Yes.
Hello, everybody.
All right. We are live. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Live. Yes. You guys let us know if you can hear us and see us clearly, crystal clear.
Hopefully should be good.
Yeah,
Let's wait for these messages to roll on. Yeah.
We're not too stressed out about the sound.
Got some light music in the background.
Yeah, you guys let us know if you can hear the music and if it's a little loud.
Whew, I wish we were meeting under different circumstances right now. There's a lot going on, a lot to talk about, but we wanted to go live. First of all, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. You are amazing. Muchísimas gracias. Hope all is well with you.
Yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe out there.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I wish that things were different right now, but yeah, we actually had a different schedule for our whole week.
Yeah,
actually, we had planned lives, but just because of what's going on, like we just didn't. It didn't feel right going live.
Yeah.
As ourselves, I feel like we had a lot to process.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what everyone else is going through. We are safe.
Yeah, we are safe.
We've been getting people messages from a lot of you and friends, obviously family too. We're safe. We're fine. So it feels like we can go live today and just we want to create a safe environment so we can all just kind of process this together. Let's have some fun, chit chat, you know. And we are raising funds today too. That's what this live is about.
Yeah, so it is a special live. Here, let's say hi to everybody
before we get into it. Absolutely.
And also give you guys time to come in. All of our notifications.
What's up?
To you guys.
What's up, Juan? We have Jordy, Trolling Carnage, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Jen. I'm super freaking out. Hope you guys are safe. Thank you, Jen.
No,
yes.
We're fine, you
yeah,
guys.
we are safe. We can see the fires and see the smoke from where we're at. But we're like, to be honest, we're kind of in the middle of everything. We're literally in the middle of all the 3 major fires. The Palisades fire is the craziest one right now. It's huge.
Yeah, that's the one that was the furthest to us.
Yeah, but and now we can see it.
Now we can see it, so it's getting closer.
It's crazy. The worst thing that's gonna happen to us, the worst thing that happened to us is the smoke.
Just the air quality.
That our power and internet was going on off and on.
The first day.
The first 2 days.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. We've been fine. Thank you guys. It's just that Palisades fires. Like it's hard to process how big it is.
It is.
It started on the other side of the hill. We can see it from where we're at now.
And also,
I couldn't believe it at first. I thought it was a new fire.
The containment of it is only 8%. Now, so it's crazy. Yeah. But we'll get into all of that. I know we're not the only ones that are feeling the same way. So yeah, we just want to create a safe space. Like if you need to talk about what you've been going through, what you've been seeing. I think we're also gonna give our opinion on certain things that we've been seeing. Yeah. And but the biggest thing, you guys, is we want to raise as many funds as we can. We're good. Yeah.
Okay. Let's catch up with the chat. JJQ, we got theme park conductor. What's up, Ronnie? Good to see you, friends. Welcome. Thank you so much, Monica. I'm glad you're doing well. Been praying for you and the rest of the people who are affected by the fires. Thank you, Monica. Yes, we have as well. We're definitely keeping a lot of them in our prayers.
Yes.
I think we all know at least one person. It doesn't matter where you're at. Estén aquí abajo, estén ahí arriba, on the other side of the country. It doesn't matter where you're at. I think we all know someone person that's been affected by the fires. It's that bad. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. We have Jose, Kobe, Rugari. What's up, Henry? Thank you so much.
You guys. Hello.
What's up, Jeremy?
Thank you for being here with us.
Isabel says hello, everyone. We are safe as well. Good to hear, Isabel. Thank you so much. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Steven is checking in from Wyoming. How's it going, Steven? Good to see you, friends. Claudia as well says, glad you're safe. We're hoping nothing starts up in the Burbank Hills. Yeah, and Glendale area is like very prone to fires.
Yeah, it is.
There's been some major fires there that we've seen too.
Past few years.
Yeah. We agree. We hope everything is fine.
Hi, Felicia. Hi, Robert.
What's up, Louis?
Doom Boogie, hello. Hi, Germany.
Louis said the closest one to me was Pasadena, but luckily we didn't have to evacuate from our home. That's great news. That's great news.
Jose said, same. I'm right in the middle of all the fires, but the Palisades is getting really close.
Yeah, I agree. We're in the same boat, Jose. Yeah. Hi, Celeste. How are you, friend? We have Mia. Thank you so much, Mia. Hi. Doom. There you go. Thank you so much. Jen says, if anyone need anything, please DM me. I have plus size clothing to donate. Yeah, that's one thing we're trying to do too. We're kind of stocking up on goods to donate. So before we move on, hope you guys are safe. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. The CNC family is so strong. There's 2 things I want to briefly mention. Like Crystal said, we are raising funds today. So if this...
that's the whole purpose of today's live.
This live stream, we we're not getting super chats.
No.
Well, instead, we are directing the super chats for the LA Food Bank. So if you click on the bottom, you'll see where it says, so there's a little heart. Mm-hmm. And it says donate now, and you'll get more information if you would like to donate or if you want to read up on it. If you can, yeah. But the LA Food Bank is raising funds to help those that were obviously affected by the wildfires. Yeah, because a lot of families, people just, they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. They've lost everything. Yeah. And that's a scary thought, you know? So I'm like, you know what? The LA Food Bank, I think it's a great place to donate. I agree. It was a little difficult to decide which one because there's a lot of fundraisers going on right now. But I agree with you, like, everyone has to eat every single day. So we're like, you know what? I think food is the most important thing right now. And I can't check. It doesn't tell me on here. I'm not sure if it tells you on there. Can you exit out of that? Yeah, right here. It does say? Yes. We had already raised $5. Yes. That's amazing. So if you did amazing. Donate, thank you to whoever donated. It doesn't let us know here because it's not sent directly to us. Mm-hmm. It's not sent to anyone. So this fundraiser, but the LA Food Bank directly. Like, if you guys do donate, it's not getting sent to us and then we're going to take care of sending it. No, it's going directly to... It goes directly to them. Yes. So we've already raised $5 for the LA Food Bank. Thank you so much to whoever it was. If you do donate, let us know. Yeah, so I do want to remind everybody that it's not going to go to us and we're going to take care of it going to them. No, it's going to go directly to them. Exactly. We do also... I'm waiting for it to pop up here. It should pop up very soon. I'll mention it when it pops up. Where are you streaming from tonight? We're actually at the CNC headquarters. We're at home. We're at the North Pole. It's been the North Pole here in our living room since... when did we decorate for Christmas? Like, it was like literally the week after Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was after Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's been the North Pole. But yeah, we're here at home. We're fine. We're safe. Mochi's fine. We've been feeling so blessed and grateful. Right staring at us. Yeah. To be honest with you, it has been hard. But we can't complain because we're not in... We've been hearing so many stories. We've been stuck to the news, you guys. Yeah. For like the past few days, just because we've had to. I mean, LA is our home. Mm-hmm. So we've been having to keep up with just all the updates and what's going on. And yeah, it's been hard just hearing all the stories. And we'll get into that. Yeah. Hi, Rena. Prayers for everyone. Jennifer says we are currently safe, but the air is bad, although the evacuation warning zones are getting up to where I am. So I have everything ready just in case. Mm-hmm. Jennifer, we're sending you lots of love and light. Yes. Hope it doesn't come down to that. Mm-hmm. I know the fires that are peeking over from Palisades. There's the Silmar one, the Altadena one. The Palisades one is the craziest one. That's the biggest one right now. The silver lining has been the wind. The wind started so bad, like literally the first day, Monday night. Yeah. I don't think I've never heard our windows rattle so hard. Yeah, it was, and consistently for a long period of time. Yeah, it was so bad that we actually started already coming up with the plan ourselves. Yeah. Like, I was like, okay, no, like, we need to think of something. We brought out, first of all, I started off with like, okay, the winds are really bad. And then the power started going out. We're like, okay, we're okay though. So we're like, okay, start thinking about, we brought all of our candles out because at that point it was just the power was going off and on. Mm-hmm. But then it started getting even worse. And we're like, okay, no, we need to come up with a plan. Like, what if we do need to just leave all of a sudden just because it wasn't getting any better? Exactly. Yeah. The winds have been blowing away from us. They were actually blowing towards the beach, towards LA, the basin, towards Santa Monica. As of right now, the silver lining is the wind. Believe it or not, the wind has actually kind of helped. Because there was a fire yesterday. There was another fire. Yeah. The winds actually have... The Hollywood fire, which would have been the closest one if it got out of hand to us. It was blowing down towards Hollywood, but they stopped it. They contained it to like a sliver of the mountain. Oh my God, thank you so much, Monica, donating $50. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Monica. Wow, can we get some hearts in the chat for Monica? Thank you so much, Monica. Wow, Monica donated $50 to the Los Angeles Food Bank. Yes. Wow, that is the fundraiser we have tonight. So oh my gosh. Currently, you guys. Hearts in the chat for Monica. Thank you so much for the blessing. I'm sure that's going to help so many families. Yeah. That's going to... I can't. Thank you so much. I feel so bad. So many people are suffering. Yes, you guys, it's been really, really hard. I'm telling you. I feel like I'm not really big on watching the news. I used to, like, growing up, I used to love waking up and watching the news. But lately, just the world hasn't been the nicest. So I stopped doing that because I was like, I don't want to start off my day with, like, you know, hearing all these bad things. So I stopped doing that, but these past few days, we've just had to watch the news, and it's
been so heartbreaking to see the updates, and then not just that, but then also the reporters, like hearing all the stories from people just not even knowing if they're gonna have a place to go back to, and then for them to going and seeing their home just completely gone, and like they pretty much, I even saw a few people, all they just had one bag full of things.
Yeah, like that's literally all these people had time to get, right?
Yeah,
it's I can't.
So it's been really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I've been crying too, like in and out. Just hearing all the stories of, I can't even imagine, you know, what they're feeling. Which also takes me back into I don't know if you already want to get into it. Our great friend.
I live in Riverside, so we had our lights turned on and off. We had a small fire, but they contained it. I'm glad they did. JJQ. There's an evac center at Sherman Oaks / Van Nuys Rec Center. Okay, so if anyone of these get evacuated,
I think
they're doing such a great job at spreading the correct information on where to go, what to do, the resources you need. Kira, hi guys. So glad you guys are safe. Such heartbreaking situation. It really is. Good to see you, Kira. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Mia.
We also have your mom in the chat.
My mom, what's up, Mom? Yeah, I texted my mom yesterday. She texted me, so she knows we're good.
The winds were crazy. Yeah, they were insane.
Yeah.
I do have to say, yesterday they weren't that bad, but towards the night they got a little bit more intense, but not as bad as the first 2 days.
Yeah, not as bad as Monday and Tuesday.
It was really bad Monday and Tuesday.
Hi, Crystal. Thank you so much. Glad you guys are much here safe. Thank you. There's an evacuation app too. What's that one called? There's a lot of good apps that people should download. Yeah, they focused hard on the Hollywood fire yesterday. They were able to start using air support. What was it, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday, because the winds calmed down by Wednesday, so they were finally able to use air support and drop water on these locations. So
there's another reason why the Altadena fire and then also the Palisades fire got really out of hand, because they weren't able to, they didn't have the support from the air with containing the fire, so it was out of control.
We also have Jen donating $20. Thank you so much, Jen. Literally every dollar freaking helps. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Queen J. Ray?
Thank you so much.
Also donating $20 to the Los Angeles Food Bank. Like we said, we know it's going to help. We just know that's going to help. Thank you so much, Jen. Yeah. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You guys are freaking incredible.
I also do have to say, it's been so heartwarming to see the community come together.
Yeah.
I've seen so many businesses, small and big, just trying to do what they can.
Amazing to me.
Give free meals, offering. I even saw Planet Fitness was saying anybody can come in and just take a shower, things like that. That right now it's when it matters, because imagine all these people, they have nowhere to go. It has to come to mind, where am I going to shower?
Yeah.
What if they don't have family that are close to them? For example, like me and you, we don't really have family that we can count on that is close to us.
Yeah, we'll have to drive at least an hour, not 50 minutes away, you know.
Yeah, so it's those things, and then also people that have kids, pets. That's another thing.
Animals.
The animals, that's another heartbreaking thing that we've been seeing. The shelters right now are just
overrun.
They're in need of a lot of help as well, you know. Thinking of all the wildlife,
seeing all the videos,
they went through, you know, the first 2 days of just how everything just happened so quick. It's a lot to take in.
Saludos, Anthony. Gracias, fam. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Cool Drummer. Good to see you, Cool Drummer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Do us a favor. Just hit the like button. Yeah. That's all that we ask for. And if you can spare $1, $2 here, that would be amazing.
Anything really does help, you guys. It goes a long way.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much for going live tonight. It's been so hard seeing so many friends and families losing home. So many memories broke down seeing the images of Altadena. Yeah.
Man, I know. Obviously, we've seen fires. We're from California. I was born and raised in California, and we're not new to fires. This is just getting worse and worse, and it's never easy.
This is one of the biggest ones.
This is one of the biggest ones ever. So to see the aftermath of Altadena, Pasadena area, and then the Pacific Palisades area, it looks like a war zone. It doesn't even look real.
It's all gone.
Just like Maui, just like what was the name of the small town up north a few years ago that got wiped out?
I forgot the name of it.
What was it? It had a beautiful name, the town.
Yeah.
If you guys can help me out. It's just, it's hard. It's so hard to look at those things. it's so freaking hard. And these are families that we're talking about, you know?
Yeah, and not just that, but then also like I'm also already thinking about how like it's gonna take so long to rebuild for these families.
Yeah.
Like all these areas in California, like they're not gonna look the same for a long time. Like I even read into Maui yesterday, and they're still like, it's been a while, and they're still like
almost
not even
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna, this is, you guys.
There's a long road ahead.
There's a long road ahead for a lot of people.
Yeah. Jesse, what's up, Jesse? I just got my electricity back yesterday around midnight. I had no power since Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Jesse. Oh my
God, Jesse, that's crazy.
Jesse, hope you guys are okay, man. Hope you guys are okay.
Yes.
Jesse, if you need anything, you got my number, Jesse.
Again, you guys, this is just a safe space for all of us to talk. We've been wanting to go live, but we just ourselves also were going through it, and we just it didn't feel right to go live at the time.
We just didn't, it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, and when we were thinking of going live, it was just we just wanted to chit chat, because I feel like more than anything, this is the time for like everybody to come together and maybe just check in on each other, like how are you doing, like so yeah, you guys, that's what it's about tonight.
Brian said, when I saw people in wheelchairs evacuating with whatever they could grab, that really motivated me to help. It's so heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's
so heartbreaking. And the more you hear like them tell the stories, and like they had, I think a senior center burnt down. They rescued so many people that were immobile, they couldn't move. So many elderly people.
Yeah, there was like even elderly people getting wheeled in from their like beds, because they can't move.
They were bedridden. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see it all in the news and social media. I can't imagine to go through that. I keep looking around my house and remind myself how blessed I am. And I just keep praying for everyone in LA. Amen, Mia. Amen. Crystal and I, I feel like we're very grounded people. Yeah. We're very grounded, her and I. I feel like our family is. Like, we're just grounded. We don't take anything for granted.
We don't.
We're
always
blessed.
So grateful for any little thing that we're blessed with.
Yeah.
And we've always been like that.
And I feel like maybe you guys have heard us say that, like, don't take it for granted. Yeah. We know what it's like, our parents, when we travel to their countries, their home countries, we know what it's like not to have hot water, no electricity. We've been through that. And for us, it was like a vacation, and it was fun, and it was different. But
I enjoyed it.
And we enjoyed it. Yeah. We made the best of it, So it's like when we come home to our place here, and we have warm water, we have electricity, we have food in the fridge, we can survive off chips and candy and soda, things like that. Mochi eats so good. She eats so good. It's these times where you see everything that's going on, where I beg you to don't take anything for granted.
We've been telling Mochi, trust me, every single day, you are so lucky.
Yeah, we've
been reminding her.
I hope she knows by now.
You are so lucky that you have a warm home, you have food.
Sorry. I love this city, the city of angels. Absolutely, I know. Paradise. That's the name of the town that got wiped off the map.
Paradise.
Yeah, it was like, I know it's a beautiful name. Yeah. Up in Northern California.
Yes. Yeah. So going into just how hard it's been.
Thank you, Jen.
I know you guys have heard us say this multiple times. We love California, and it's come into, the talk of like, oh, would you ever move here? Would you ever move there? Because we do have families scattered in different states. Mm-hmm. And you guys have always heard from us like, no, like, I don't know. We feel like we belong here.
I love LA.
Like, we love LA. Like, we love what it stands for. We love the diversity that it offers. We love how many people come here chasing their dreams. We love the rattle of the hustle and bustle of everybody just... That's LA for you. Yeah. And it's so sad, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even these past few days, like, you don't see that. Like, it's been so quiet.
It's been very weird, very eerie.
Yeah.
Even in places where there's not a fire, it's very eerie.
Yeah, like I feel like all of LA is hurting right now.
Yes. It really is. Yeah. The animals, I know the mountain lions and their pups too. Brian said Pasadena shelters filled up. They had to direct them elsewhere. I know there's a lot. I feel like every hour there's more information popping out on where to go and what to do.
Yeah, so we've also,
which is great.
We've been donating to like different organizations, and then also like we've been gathering up like
oh my goodness,
stuff for pets.
Yeah.
So we're gonna also like go drop that off ourselves.
We made a few donations to it where we can.
Yeah, because we can't forget about our animals too, you guys. It was so heartbreaking too with like the Silmar fire. Just seeing like all the even like the horses, like they're so scared.
We have friends in Silmar too. We're very familiar with that area too.
So just that, and then just right. I mean, we can say it is kind of good that the animals are being sent to the shelter, but then also like with the wildlife, I've seen so many videos of the wildlife just coming down and they don't even know what's going on. Like some of them are just so hurt, out of breath,
What was it, the raccoon? Was it a raccoon? The skunk?
skunk.
Did you guys
how many of us got invested?
Did anyone else follow about that story about the skunk?
Unfortunately, the skunk didn't make it.
Solo the skunk? I think that's what it was. It was just not just us, right? Did anyone else follow that story? That was like some guy found a skunk like dead tired on his front yard.
Yeah, it showed up to his like, I think it was his backyard
or in his house.
He was like giving updates and stuff.
Yeah,
and I think he said that like the skunk had even got like burns on his paws and stuff.
The video went viral. Obviously the skunk was probably dead tired trying to escape, and it made it to this guy's house, and he was giving updates on the skunk. And then yesterday he posted unfortunately the skunk didn't make it. And we're all like, oh my God, we're so heartbroken. It's a freaking skunk.
We're over here like so invested in like just...
Pepe Le Pew. You know what I mean? Like you would see a skunk on any other day and you'd probably run away and not touch it. But anyways, yeah, things like that. It brings us all together. Really quickly, Crystal says the app I've been watching is Watch Duty. It's really helpful giving evac warnings and other orders to leave. It also shows where fires pop up. Where the shelters and animal shelters are. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, that's the one that I've been hearing as well. Watch Duty. If you guys want to download that app. We have more donations here. Oh my gosh. Jeremy donating $5 to the LA Food Bank. Thank you so much, Adventure Man. Adventures with Yoshi are told. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Jeremy? Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to keep saying it. All the donations that you guys are giving, it's not going to go to us and then
it's straight to the food bank.
It goes straight to
we have nothing to do with it. We set it up. We confirmed.
Yeah, we're able to just set it up.
That it was them. Yeah, obviously.
Thank you to YouTube that is also having that. So
we have someone anonymous donating $5. Thank you so much, anonymous. Thank you. Hearts in the chat for anonymous. I'm telling you guys, every dollar freaking helps. We already know that. And then we have Gio and Grace donating $25. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, friends. Oh my goodness, I can't. We're not, I mean, we didn't really post this anywhere. We're active on Instagram and obviously here on YouTube. But I cannot wait to see how much we raise tonight. So we can show everybody like, we're no one. But we have you guys, the CNC families. It's you guys are amazing. And it's really crazy to see like.
Yeah, the community.
You guys come together.
You guys make us feel like, like there's, I mean, we always say the CNC family, but these are the times where like I really want us to all come together and
absolutely
do our part as as the CNC community.
Yeah.
This is when it really matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Yeah,
LA
Malibu
is the greatest city on earth.
I agree, man.
Honestly, that's what it is to us. Like we love LA, and it's just so freaking heartbreaking, and also just like so. There's so many other things that are also being said, which I actually do want to get into.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the right time, but I do want to talk. I want to get into the talks of. There's a lot of negativity going around everything that's happened. We'll get into that because I actually do want to say.
We should address it. Yeah. I totally agree. You guys are amazing. We have JG Voyages. What's up, you guys? Hope everyone is mentally and emotionally well. Yeah, even if we're not, because I'm like, damn, I don't feel okay right now. But I'm happy to be here. I'm glad we went live. I'm glad we're doing this.
Yeah, I feel like me and you have also been needed it. You guys, we've been stuck to the news. We were stuck for like the first 3 days. Yesterday was a day where again, shout out to you guys. A lot of you guys have been sending so many messages to us, just checking in. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Because you guys are seeing what we're seeing. And I was trying to get back to everybody as much as I could the first few days. And then yesterday, I was just like, I need a break.
Yeah.
So I kind of just decided not to even go on our Instagram or anything. Because, it does take a toll on you. Just hearing all the stories, especially if you guys said it the other day, you're like, you're a big empath. or like you feel like people's emotions.
Oh, so, empathy.
Yeah.
And you're very empathetic. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it could take a toll on you. So yeah.
My whole heart is destroyed. The entire Malibu coast that I grew up with is gone. I know. I couldn't believe it when they showed that. Like, it was so crazy to see that. You can see the ocean right there, and the houses are gone, but the water's right there.
I think what was even crazier for me seeing too is like, for a lot of these what's left, like even for most of them, not even the foundation is there. Like there's nothing. It's flat.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I live in Napa County in NorCal, Escura, where one of the first major wildfires occurred in 2017. It was awful. I think I remember that one too, the Napa fire, which was crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's like, damn. This is
one of the worst ones. So if you guys know, like, there's areas like they have tornado season.
Yeah.
There's hurricane season. But here in California, we get earthquakes and we get fire season.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this has to be like one of the worst. They're already calling it like one of the worst ones. Yeah.
Earl says my donation came up as anonymous. Thank you so much, Earl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys, hearts in the chat for Earl. He was the one that donated.
For all of you guys that have donated, thank you so much.
Every time someone donates, just light up the chat with hearts, please.
Yes.
Just went back to work today at Universal. The vibe was just off. All of the team members were checking up on each other to make sure we're okay and we're all definitely united. That's right, Jesse. I like to hear that. We love to hear it. Yeah. Shout out to everyone that still has to work during these hard times. To be honest, like we thought about it, but I did go outside and I'm like, it smells like smoke. And I checked the air quality for Universal and it's like, it's pretty smoky. It's not safe. I've already been having sinus issues since freaking Monday. I had a sore throat all week. Like, I'm like, I don't want to risk it. I'm feeling better, a little better today, but it's just, I don't know what the wind can change and blow everything in different directions. The smoke in any direction. Yeah, so I'm like, I'd rather not worry about it. It's not a priority. We can go, but it's not a priority.
I think we still have a wind advisory until, I think, sometime tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow?
That's the thing, you guys. We've been having to actually watch the news to be updated with what's going on. Because if you guys know, the weather changes.
Yeah.
Like, it changes so much, so you just never know.
But shout out to everyone that has to work, everyone that went back to work. But yeah, make sure you guys do what you can do to take care of yourselves. And check up on your coworkers too. You guys are, like, whether you like it or not, you guys are family too. And these are the trying moments that really bring a lot of people together.
Yeah,
so.
And it goes back to what I said earlier. I'm just loving so much of how people are just coming together and we see it. People are doing whatever they can. Donating whatever they can.
Yeah.
A lot of people are also. I feel like the biggest thing right now is the first responders. Like, I see a lot of people making kits for them, dropping them off because
free food for the first responders, man.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yes.
I love to see that. You know,
yeah.
I totally agree. Thank you so much, Small World Live. I have to go back to relay info. Love you, all of you. I have you on the background. Big hugs to each of you. California Strong. Thank you so Small World Life. Blessings to you.
California Strong. I have to wear my California shirt today.
I saw a mountain lion. Its two cubs tried to avoid the fires. Yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one too. The skunk updates. Daisy says, "Hi guys, glad to know you are safe. No words to express this whole devastation. My heart aches for every living thing that has lost their homes." I totally agree. Totally agree. I think we're all in the same boat. Thank you so much, Daisy. Thank you.
The false alarm. I know.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny because Chris didn't get it.
Okay. We have it right here. Before I lose it, I'm gonna pin it. Ooh, I don't like how it came up. I might have to fix that. But before we move on, sorry, I didn't want to lose that. I was waiting for that to come up.
Thank you guys for dropping those hearts in the chat.
Thank you guys. This community is beautiful.
It was heartbreaking for Paris Hilton. Made emotional return to see the charred remains of her house, where kids walked through. I'm gonna get into that too, you guys, of like the celebrity talk.
Small World, yes. Drop the link if you have someone that's. She said, sorry. Small World said, I have a contact for a woman who has solid info on streams 12 hours a day. Very informative. Drop the link down below. Yeah. Drop the link down below. We'll definitely check it out. And no worries. Anything helps. And we want to put out as much great info out there.
This community is beautiful. We agree.
Oh my gosh. Jesse donating $70. Oh my goodness. To the Los Angeles Food Bank. Wow. Jesse, thank you so much too.
Huge donation.
That is amazing. If you guys haven't, please hearts in the chat and say thank you to Jesse.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jesse. That is just gonna help so many families, dude. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Jesse says, praying for everyone who has been affected by the fires. Prayers up for everyone. Amen, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for that.
There's a new fire happening. Not sure where it's. Yeah, you guys. That's the thing too. Like, there's been so many fires that are just popping up everywhere. It's.
I have the news on the laptop over there, so I'm trying to peek over. It looks like they're still talking about the Palisades reaching over the hill. I'm not sure what else is gonna happen.
Yes. You guys, sorry if we missed your chat. We're trying our best. Sorry.
We're trying our best because you guys are crushing it. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Okay. I agree, Brian. I totally agree. Some people you can use that as an escape. I like to focus on theme parks and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
We're not here to judge anyone. We speak for ourselves, and we're just like, it's not a priority right now. Like as much as I really miss it, because the park is our comfort area.
Yes.
The studio tours are comfort. Like I love hopping on there. You know, like
we're no one to judge you guys. Me and Chris are the last people to judge. If that's what you need, that's what you need. And also, like, you might find dessert too one of these days. Like you have to follow whatever's right for you.
Yeah.
You know, and we're no one to judge when it comes to that.
I totally agree. But for us, it's not a priority. It's like, but it is what it is. There's bigger things at play here. So I just want us to be safe too.
Yeah, I think I've been feeling somewhat numb to it all. I truly don't feel real, and it's hard to take it all in, says Mia.
I felt the same way, Mia, until now we can mention it. I felt the same way until we started realizing it was affecting people we know personally.
Yeah.
The message did pop up and I pinned it. I just didn't like that it came out in 2 separate chats. But shout out to our friend Park and Sip and Kay and Amy and Kaylin and their family. We literally just saw them. We celebrated.
We rang in the
New Year with them
together. Yeah.
And they lost their home in Altadena a few days ago, and that was very hard to watch. It was very hard to watch, so
that's when it like really hit close to home because we know like their family is so amazing.
They are amazing.
The Park and Sip community, like it's so amazing. So just to know,
you guys know who they are,
just to know that they don't have a home to go back to, and that's when it kind of really hit, and I'm just like, oh my god, putting myself in their shoes, like, and also like they do share like a lot of their lives, like we've seen their lives at their home.
Yeah.
Like we've seen their lives at their home. They did Thanksgiving at their home. They've done lives in their garage, like
from their kitchen.
Yes, and like so is just like, and that was his childhood home too. Yeah. So
it's
his parents' home. So
I texted him right away. Crystal messaged him right away. Like they've been supporters for us from day one, and us with them, and then we became great friends instantly. So we have a link. It's pinned. I know a lot of you have already donated and helped, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. So we did post it on Instagram the first day, and then we decided yesterday we want to kind of like separate it. Yesterday we posted it on our YouTube community, and then today we're gonna keep sharing you guys because Park and Sip, like, we can't even imagine what they're going through, and they really are gonna need a lot of our help to rebuild. Imagine just and that goes. They're one of many families.
Yeah.
One of many families that right now they don't know what to do. Like, where do you even start? Like,
I wouldn't know.
I don't think anybody woke up thinking like, I'm not gonna have a home to go back to. I don't think. I also saw someone. I was watching someone else, kind of sharing their feelings. Someone that lost their home, and they said like, even when you pack, they were like, your mind goes blank and you kind of like don't know what to pack. And then she was like, but then also like you think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because that's just how you feel like, oh, there's no way that this is gonna happen. Like I'm gonna be able to come back. that's just always, the positive side of you, so I just can't even imagine not even having a place to go back to, just losing everything, all of your hard work, you guys, like every small little, also not even just memories, like having pictures, like, those small things. Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, one of many families. But yeah, park and sip, you guys.
I know some of you have. Yeah,
I know. I know. Yeah, a lot of you guys have also.
I've already
donated,
helped out, and we appreciate it. But if you haven't, if you want to check it out, that's our great friends. I know a lot of you guys in the chat have already helped. We appreciate that.
Yeah, they are wonderful. They are.
Yeah. Damn, we're at $180 donated already for tonight. You guys are freaking crushing it. Thank you so much, friends. Earl says their quality got bad this afternoon at the park too. Yeah, I told Crystal, I'm like, no, I smell the smoke, and I can only imagine at the park. I checked on the app. There's an air quality app, or Googled like the air quality. I forget which one it is called. But just to be safe, anything above 100 is considered dangerous. Just letting you guys know. Anything above 100 is dangerous. Don't go out. Wear a mask if you have to.
It's heartbreaking watching towns getting destroyed by the fire. Yeah, it's crazy. I think this is the great. I like what JJQ said, which is also I want to get into talking about that. It's sad people are so curled to the celebs. They lost things too, and lost things that are not that lost things we so not see. My heart breaks for all celebs and yeah. Okay, so I do want to get into this, you guys.
People are cruel to celebrities too.
That's as much as I've been seeing a lot of the community coming together, been amazing. I've also been seeing such horrible, negative things. Oh my God! Well, it's okay. They're celebrities. They have money. They're gonna be able to rebuild like nothing. Yeah. Like just being so insensitive to their feelings as well. You guys, you have no clue. Just because they have a social status that is high, you have no idea how they got there.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean they're cash rich too, by the way.
Exactly. And even then, yes, if they have a house that is in a great neighborhood, like you have no idea exactly. You have no idea if they're cash rich. You guys, it is not.
They probably had it for years.
It is not inexpensive to live in California. It's super expensive to live in California. I can't even imagine having a house in like a wealthy neighborhood. And also, yeah, it doesn't take away from all the hard work that they've had to do to get to where they were at. Like just celebrities are humans, just how we are. Like we are no one to just say like, oh, it's okay.
I don't feel bad for them. Like, okay, that says a lot about you.
At the end of the day, their home is their home.
Yeah.
For example, when you travel out, what do you say? There's no place like home. All you want to do, whether you go to, go to Italy or travel somewhere that is, you wanted to travel your whole life. There's no place like home. You still want to go back home.
Most of them had a small place just like we do at one point.
Like you are no one to say that, oh, it's okay. These people, they shouldn't even feel, you shouldn't feel bad for them because they lost their home.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea what they're going through as well. They're still human.
Totally agree. Thank you, Super Nintendo fan. We are safe. No, you're fine. Because we talked about that. We literally said that to each other. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand how people can be so cruel. But if you're, it's like, don't just have some empathy, have some sympathy.
If you do think like
either
that,
I'm
sorry, but you need to like grow your mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Totally agree. JG Boy just said, I went to work last night and I don't know how I did it. Was ready to leave within the first hour. Everyone was complaining about headaches. I called out today because I still have a headache. My job said we have to shut down with an AQI, air quality index of 300 plus, which is crazy because we're all struggling with 160. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you did that too, man. We're sending you lots of love, bro. JG Voyages, we're sending you guys lots of love because, like I said, anything above 100 is already considered like very unhealthy. These fires, like where the fires are at, it's like 200 to 300.
Yeah, and that goes back to shout out to you guys that I know you have no choice but to go into work because one, like, I mean, you need,
you gotta work.
It's part of life. You have to go work, you have to get paid, I'm
glad you called out though, because if you're not feeling good, like, no, trust me, take care of yourself first. Yes. They will understand. if anyone, keep this in mind, you guys. Here in California, depending on your location, there's different laws to protect you from California. California laws can't protect you because of these devastations. Jobs cannot retaliate and or fire you, especially if these things are directly affecting you. So always keep that in mind. There's resources out there to help. You can literally Google it, like, I'm gonna say look up on TikTok. You know, because like these people, TikTok is like the place to go right now. You get really good information, or at least you get a start on like where to go. Where should I look up? What should I do? So keep that in mind, you guys. Keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, angry seeing those comments. I said the exact same thing. Yeah, I feel like it had to be said. I'm sorry, like I don't want to go into that negative space, but it's so frustrating, like seeing just so much hate also, and then a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, LA deserves it." Like,
oh my god, those people are so stupid. I'm sorry. That's
like,
what the hell's wrong with you?
I saw so many comments.
Who
like
would ever
that.
say
like,
something
LA,
like that?
Like, oh, they're rich and famous. Like they had it coming, and
that's
then
crazy.
also, I'm also gonna get into like some of these fires. It's arson that is happening.
Some of these are.
Some of them.
Some of them are suspected.
So as much as I love seeing that there's a lot of love going around, but also there's a hate within us as well. So I just hope that
call out the haters.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, don't mess with us. All right, I feel like people already know. Like I'm gonna call you out if you come hating in our comments. I'm gonna do it respectfully. But if you come out here and disrespect us, I'm gonna say something not very nice to you because that's the energy you bring. If you can't dish it, don't. I mean, if you can't take it, don't dish it. But that's not everyone, and that's not who we want in our chat. So I'm just letting you guys know. But every now and then,
I think we've always said this since the beginning. Like, if you do not belong in our community, then we're very easy to just hit that block.
Go somewhere else.
And you belong somewhere else, but you don't belong in our community.
There's plenty of places for you to go talk and spread your hate. Yeah. Plenty of people that want to hear from you. This ain't one of them. It was 72 this morning, and it went up to 107 air quality. Oh my gosh. We have Adam in the chat. Good to see you, Adam. We did get your email.
Adam, yes.
And we did get your gift. Shout out to Adam. I think we'll save it for another day. Adam, we'll share it because we'll wait till next week because Crystal's birthday is next week. So, but Adam did send Cristal and Mochi a gift. Thank you so much, Adam. You are amazing, brother. Thank you so much, man.
So
thank you.
Yes, and also our friends Stu and Grace sent us another Christmas card.
Yeah, we got your holiday card too, you guys. Thank you so much, friends. Crystal put it on the tree right away. Thank you so much, Adam. You're amazing, bro. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the love. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, you can also donate to Bacon Parkinson via Venmo. Thank you so much, Gio and Grace. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that information too. I can pin that link because the other one's gonna be coming in and out.
Great idea.
Adrian Smith, the guitar player from Iron Maiden, was live streaming when they evacuated from Malibu. Their house burnt down. That's so sad. That's so freaking crazy.
Yeah,
some of these people, like, we've been following for years, their journeys, their stories. Wow. I can't process it. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, your house is burning down.
Your house is gone.
Your house is gone.
With the house, it goes into, like, all of your belongings.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Yeah.
Let those people know. What's up, Carlos? Thank you, brother. Thank you. I can't imagine the feeling of losing a house on a fire. My parents and myself have been coming up with a game plan in case anything like this happens. Yeah, that's very true.
I think we're all at that point, like, you have to have a game plan.
With your family.
And it's a reminder, too, even if you're not close to what's happening, it's always a reminder when something like this happens to always just be prepared, just because you never know.
What's up, Joey? Tay from Taste Corner says, I just hopped in a live. Did you guys evacuate? No, we're fine.
No,
I don't think we're going to have to evacuate. There was one fire that literally popped up Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I smelled it when I went out to throw out the trash. I was like, it smells like smoke. And I don't think this is one of the other fires. It was a smaller fire closer to the freeway. But luckily, they put that one out. So unless something like that happens around here, we're fine. We're literally in the middle of all the fires.
In the middle of the fires.
But we're far away enough to where just the smoke might affect us.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's a smaller fire here and there. But we live in a very residential area. Firefighters are quick to cover these fires and put them down as fast as they can.
So thank you. People say, they can easily book a hotel and be okay at the end of the day, but they are human too. They are no different than we are. The homes matter just as much as anyone else's. Exactly.
Yeah, totally agree. We do have Andrew donating $3.
God,
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrew, for donating $3 to the Los Angeles Food Bank.
Yes.
Wow. Hearts in the chat for Andrew. If you haven't already said thank you, make sure you say thank you. Like we said, every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Andrew, you are awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for your help. We're going to keep reminding you guys, this goes directly to the Los Angeles Food Bank. We have nothing to do with it. We set it up. Thanks to YouTube. We set it up directly for them.
We're not the middle person. It goes directly to them. Yes.
And YouTube, I think it's cool because I even read YouTube pays the processing fees.
There you go.
Which is amazing. Thank you, YouTube. We have a platform. I feel like we have a responsibility. So I urge my fellow content creators, all of you guys too, if you have a following anywhere, like you have a responsibility to put out good information, help out where you can, whether you think of it like that or not. I mean, that's up to you.
It does make a difference.
But it does make a difference.
It does.
If you haven't thought of it like that, shift your perspective because you can do some good for someone out there that you've never met or never will meet. But I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we're doing this.
And even if you
because of you guys.
Even if you can help, like financially, you still have a voice.
Yeah.
So you can still use that. It makes a difference, you guys. You might think it doesn't, but yes, it doesn't have to be all financially. Yeah, you have a voice. You can still spread out, that good information out there.
Andrew said you're welcome. In secret, I am both Batman and Superman. So no one's ever seen Batman, Superman, and Andrew in the same room.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Andrew.
I'll let you read what Earl said.
Who am I fighting? I know, right, Jennifer? Who am I fighting? Who are we fighting? No, we're good. I think we're just so good at directing the hate elsewhere. Haters are not welcome here. They know that. Earl, I'm sorry. Earl, the Hollywood one by running was really close to Hollywood. They closed Hollywood and La Brea Avenue when that started. Is that the one I'm reading?
No. It was right under Andrews.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, and people try to make this thing political. I'm glad people are speaking up and shutting that down. Mother Nature doesn't care about politics. Focus on helping others. Amen. 1,000%, Earl. And that's the thing that kind of gets under my skin right now because it's like we're in all of us, everyone. It's a very sensitive topic. It's very, how do I say this? We're living in very unnerving, going through very weird times right now. And these things that happen should be bringing us together, but certain people make it political when it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I'm going to shut it down right now. Of course, everyone in government has a responsibility to play their part. The city might not be run well right now, but people were saying that 30, 40, 50 years ago. I don't think there's ever been a time where someone's like, everything is jolly and perfect. Maybe in your small little town where you're from, where you exist, where things aren't bad, okay? I'm gonna say this right now, just letting you guys know because these are the facts. Yes, in certain areas, things weren't managed properly, but remember this, the fire was fueled by the winds like we've never seen, A, and 2, we haven't had rain here in SoCal in a long time. That's already a recipe for disasters. The way we have it set up here in LA, okay? Just so you guys know, the LADWP, the Department of Water and Power, can divert water to different sections across the county as needed. But it got so bad quick, and because there was no air support, some locations needed more water than others. It's that simple. I know for some people on the internet, it's so hard to process that. How come there was no water in the fire hydrants? Because the way we have it set up here in LA County and California, as far as I know, they can divert water to places that need it the most. We have to prioritize. And it was so bad, we couldn't drop water via helicopter and planes on certain areas.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They had to prioritize.
It wasn't until and we understand it too because even overhead of the news, we didn't see it until 2 days after that they started showing the actual images that they were even able to fly.
Yeah, once we had air support Wednesday and Thursday, yesterday, You guys see how effective it was? The Hollywood fire, they knocked it down because of the air support. The Pacific Palisades fire, which is the hardest one to control right now, the air support's making a difference. It really is. There was another fire in Grenada earlier today. I think there's a second one, but there was an earlier one. They knocked it down quick because of air support. It was so bad, and we didn't have air support, that they had to prioritize water to different areas. They ran out of water in certain areas. And that just goes to show that California does have an issue, because climate change, whether you believe it or not, it's affecting us now. These winds are only going to get stronger. The fire season is getting prolonged now because of climate change. We haven't had rain. What do you want people to do? Bring in their freaking Harry Potter wands and make it rain somewhere? Like, we can't do that. We need a better reservoir system, a more modern reservoir system. Let's call it a 2025, 2030, 2040 reservoir system. Just like we need to update the roads. See, these are modern issues now that every city and every country is having. I'm shutting this down right now because I don't want to hear anyone say this. It's so
ridiculous. Maybe
you don't know. Maybe you're misinformed. Guess what? We're informing you now. So next time you do see a comment or video like that, all I hope is that it helps you think. Is this accurate or is this not? That's all I want. I want to expand your thinking, question a little bit. Because people do get political in times where, forget the politics. The fire doesn't care what you look like, who you love, what you do for a living, where you're from. It doesn't effing care. It doesn't. It really doesn't. That's my little rant. I'm sorry if you're offended by this. I don't understand why you would be offended. I just want to educate you and help you think a little bit, expand your thinking. Every city has this problem that they have to work on. Like Crystal mentioned earlier, I think in the Midwest, they're suffering a snowstorm right now.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of these small towns are not equipped for that.
Yeah.
Outdated materials, outdated sources, outdated everything. Resources, sorry. Hurricane out on the East Coast, hurricanes like we've never seen before, they all have to update their resources, their systems, their alerts, everything. Here on the West Coast, here in Cali, we got to deal with fires and earthquakes. Just like everyone else, we got to update our systems, resources. All we can do is learn from this. And obviously, I hope that the people in charge can make the necessary changes, which I am confident they can do, because when people unite like this, like, hey, this is crazy. Are we going to learn from this? I know we can. Let's move forward. That's it. That's a wrap. I hate saying, like, it's so dumb. What are you politicizing? You want the fire to reinforce your political beliefs? That's nonsense. I wonder what else you believe in. And I will tell you right now, judging by someone that does that, I'm pretty sure I already know. I can tell what else you believe in. And that says a lot about me and you. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm done. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I feel better. Good. We're covering all the topics here.
Yeah, and
we're covering all the topics here.
Yeah, you guys, and we did say, like, this is gonna be a safe space, but then also, like, yeah, I feel like a safe space also has to talk about, like, the bigger things that are being said.
Keeping it real.
Yes, because I know we're not the only ones that are feeling that way, and the ones that care about it. So
I totally agree. Jamie Lynn, hi Jamie Lynn, good to see you. My heart and prayers go out to all those suffering in this horrible situation. Why does tragedy bring out the worst in people? Blaming, committing criminal actions, prayers to LA. I know that's another thing too. It's just unfortunately in society there's always these crummy people that are going to take advantage of people when they're down and out, and for some reason that empowers them, and it's just the way it is. It sucks,
I will say though, I'm glad that they're doing a great job of as soon as they saw that people were thinking about looting or doing just crazy stuff, they were like, they're gonna fully enforce, and it's gonna be charged as a higher offense.
Yeah, I'm glad. We have the National Guard taking care of these places.
Yeah, they put a curfew. In place. They're checking people's IDs. They're not being allowed like into the fire areas. If I saw yesterday, actually, police cars were taking people in by groups. You have to show your ID, your address, and you are not being let in until you showed that.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing those necessary steps. We have Pablo in the chat. We have Shao Kahn. Welcome, friends. Good to see you. Air support is huge. Yeah, in California, we rely on air support a lot when battling these fires because a lot of these fires are very hard to get to by foot on land. So air support comes in it comes through. But that's how bad the wind was. If you weren't here, I'm telling you guys right now, that's how bad the wind was.
It was very, very
We couldn't,
bad.
helicopters couldn't fly, planes couldn't maneuver, they couldn't fly properly, safely, more importantly. So, we have Josie J in the chat donating $5. Let's go, Josie J. Thank you so much for $5 support.
Thank you so much, Josie J, for blessing. Again, all of that is going to go to the LA Food Bank, you guys.
Yeah.
Directly to them.
Totally
so
agree.
Thank you so much.
Josie J, she says, hi guys, glad you guys are safe and safe from the fire. Praying for you all that are affected by the fires. Thank you, Josie J. Thank you for your donation to the LA Food Bank.
Yes, we appreciate
Like we said,
it.
every dollar counts, you guys.
Matters, yeah.
What's our new total, you guys? What's our new total?
We are at, let me see.
Oh my goodness.
$188.
$188.
Yes,
can we get to $200? That would be incredible.
Thank you
the CNC family helping the LA Food Bank with a $200 donation. Every donation counts, you guys. We've already made our donations as well. We've donated to multiple.
And tomorrow we're planning to do. We're gonna go to the animal shelter
to drop off a few things too. Yeah.
I'm so tired of the people saying LA is rich. Our communities are so diverse and mixed, and even in some are wealthy. This doesn't mean their hard work doesn't matter. No one deserves this. Yes, exactly. I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, I know, Adam, and I agree. And that brings up another aspect too, where it's like we got to find a way to. I know we already have tankers that bring water to certain locations. We were just spread too thin. At Los Angeles, SoCal is not capable of handling 2 major fires at once without air support. So let alone 3, and then it became 4, and then spots here and there. But I have confidence that they can figure it out because you learn from the past. I hope I didn't upset Rena. I'm not sure. Sorry, maybe we did miss your chat. I'm not sure, but I think you're fine, Rena. No worries. Daisy said, I too live in LA and was starting to feel alone fighting LAFD. This scene outside help from Mexico, Canada, Nevada, Idaho, Oregon, Washington.
Yeah, so I do want to say we've been following a lot of accounts on Twitter. Cal Fire being one of them. They did tweet out today that we do have help so far from Oregon, Washington, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Nevada.
Yeah.
So shout out to those states for also just no questions asked. They've come and helped us out because.
That is incredible.
Yeah, that's so incredible.
Incredible.
So even getting outside of state help we need it right now, you guys.
California doesn't forget these things. Trust me, California does not forget. And the people don't forget. Yeah, we really don't. Shout out to you.
Shout out to those 7 states.
Shout out to them. Shout out to the first responders. Yeah. They're amazing. They're heroes. People are forgetting that there is people who inherited their homes through generations or live in multi-generational homes. Not everyone is rich and cannot afford to rebuild again due to inflation. Yeah, exactly, Jalissa. And that's the first thing that I thought about too. It's like these people have been living in these houses forever.
Yeah.
Personally, shout out to my grandma. I spoke to my grandma today. She just wanted to check up on us. My grandma's in Phoenix now, in Arizona. But growing up, my grandma's employer lived in Pacific Palisades, and it was a beautiful home. Beautiful home. It was an elderly couple. They were very successful, but they were also very giving. This guy was a doctor, and he donated so much money to so many places across LA. Like my family knows them. We lost them. We lost him a long time ago, but his wife a few years ago. We went to her birthday party in San Diego a few years ago. But she was so giving to my family, to my grandma. She loved my grandma. Her house was beautiful. I have memories when I was a kid. Obviously, grandmas take care of us, right, when we're growing up. So grandma would pick us up from school, but she would still have to work. So we would go to Pacific Palisades, and she would finish her shift, finish working, but she would keep us in like the room. She's like, okay, especially me, because you want to tell her what my nickname was as a kid?
You were a menace.
Well, my nickname was Little Earthquake because I would just get up and touch everything, and I was like I was a very hypersensitive kid.
I'm already ready for one of our kids to be like that. Thanks to him.
But only with my mom. It's funny because I told my dad, you're lucky, because with my dad, I was very chill. I don't know why. But yeah, I remember being in this beautiful place, and I would sneak out to the bathroom or to like the outside, beautiful place. But they had that home for years, and they worked so hard for that home. We don't know if it's still there. We don't know what happened to the house. I don't think it's under their name anymore like that. But just personally, like from Pacific Palisades, like I have memories there. I have ties there. My grandma has ties there. But these people work so hard for their house. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I would be happy with a freaking shack, literally a shack, you know, like wood in a shack, 10 by 10, oceanfront Malibu. You think I would care? Like
another thing that I do have to mention, like it's just so heartbreaking to just seeing all these beautiful areas that we're used to, like even just driving by.
Yes,
like
yes,
I'm
yes.
thinking back now, like driving through PCH, like all of Malibu is pretty much wiped out, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like as being like such a big lover of LA, California, I love just driving, just seeing these beautiful homes. Like doesn't matter who owns them. It's always just been such a big inspiration. Like, oh my God, like I hope I can own a house like that one day.
Exactly.
Like, and a lot of these homes, you guys, they aren't built the same. Like they're pretty much customized. So I'm always like, oh my God, like it gets you thinking like, oh, like how would I do my house? Like It's always been such a big inspiration. Me and Chris, we haven't done it in a while, but there was a time where we would go into this big beautiful neighborhoods that you have access to. I mean, you can drive by them.
You can drive to Beverly Hills. You can drive down Mulholland Drive.
You can, yeah, it's
a part of LA.
And it was
beautiful part of LA.
It was those times where like me and him, we just needed that inspiration, and we used to just love driving by these beautiful houses and be like, oh my God, like these are beautiful mansions.
I can't wait to have a house like this one day.
Yeah,
I want a house with a view of downtown.
Yes, like, and we take it as inspiration. Like if you are a true like LA, California lover, and you stand true to like coming here and chasing a dream, you don't see any envy, or you don't have any anger, or like you're not envious if someone has a house, like like you see it as like, oh my God, like hopefully I can have that one day.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
That's how you see it.
Yeah.
Like if you truly are, don't have any hate in your heart. Because I don't think I've ever like driven past the house, and the first thing I think, I'm like, oh my God, like
envious.
Why did they? How are they worthy of having that house?
Yeah.
No, I'm like,
there's a difference between being envious and then taking inspiration from something.
Yes, and I remember we used to have those days when we're like, we used to love just driving past these beautiful neighborhoods, and we're like, that would get us, that will get me going on Pinterest, like, oh, building my dream home, taking inspiration from that.
We're still going to have a beautiful house like that.
Yes,
I believe it.
Of course.
I believe it.
Yes, yes.
We're on no one's timeline.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So I totally agree.
Yeah.
PCH2 for me, like especially, oh, by the way, just letting you guys know, the picture that we have for our thumbnail here on YouTube, the blue and white one where it's just us two, that was taken somewhere off Malibu. Yeah. We told this story, we posted that for our Instagram subs. But one day we randomly went to the beach. We drove, if I'm not mistaken, we drove through Topanga Canyon, which is currently shut down. Topanga Canyon to PCH. We've been up and down PCH many, many times. I've been up and down with my dad, especially when I lived in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
But it was a random day. We took selfies at the beach. That was in Malibu. And just to see how it is now, it's mind blowing.
It's devastating. It's crazy. I can't. Every time I see those images of just all these like neighborhoods that are just completely wiped out, like I'm just like, oh my God, it's crazy.
I totally agree.
And then it goes back to I just think about how it's gonna take years to rebuild and for it to ever look the same. Mm-hmm. Like now all we have, I've been seeing also like a lot of people post videos of maybe they were able to like vacation there or visit there, and they're like, I can't believe like this is what it looks like.
This is what it's
that's all we have now is just those like small pictures, those small videos, because it's all gone now. It's crazy.
Jamie Lee says everyone wants to blame someone for something that has been in place since the beginning. We unfortunately have to learn the hard way for change to happen, and we grow with the progress. With the process. Yeah, exactly. There's just always people that are going to find something to say. It makes no sense. It's so dumb. It is what it is. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for, if you are just joining us. Again, the whole purpose of our live today is just, to have a safe space of talking about what's been going on. And then also the biggest thing is that we are everything, if you can donate, it's all gonna go to the LA Food Bank.
Yeah.
So all those proceeds will go directly to that.
Thank you guys for sharing. Like we said, this is a safe place too. This is a safe place.
And you guys know, we always
safe
say
space, safe place.
Me and Chris, like
we're gonna keep it real, but
like we keep it real.
We want to hear from you. We want, because hearing from you makes it real. Not for us, but maybe someone else in the chat needs to hear what you want to say. Maybe someone else feels like that too. I mean, I think we already started the chat. Like literally, we started the stream with people saying, "Yeah, I felt the same way. Like I've been numb to it. It's felt weird. It's been different. Like I haven't felt myself. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to believe it. Like I don't know what's going on." We've all kind of like felt like that. So I'm glad we're doing this. People want to hear from you. Someone out there needs to hear what you have to say. What you're
feeling, what you're going
through.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes. So this is a safe space, safe place. Just the negativity has no place here. That's different. That's
the last thing that anyone
go somewhere else with that. Yeah. But thank you, friends, so much. Tay says, I'm in the IE and the wind was terrible out there.
Wow.
The Santa Ana winds really are no joke. You know, they really aren't. They really aren't. And they're just getting worse and worse. So it's something that we're going to have to keep in mind now.
Yes.
And the people the drones, I know, keep your drones on the ground. Yeah.
I know, yeah.
The drone hitting that.
I did hear that yesterday.
I was going to say pooper scooper. I'm thinking about the animals. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What super scooper?
Super scoopers. Yeah. So they are saying, they're reminding people that, you know, I know a lot of people want to go out there and get like, you know, the shots of the fires that are going on, but they're reminding people, do not do that. It's not the time to do that because it did already affect one of the scoopers. And they said that they're not even our property. We actually got them from Canada. And they said that, you know, it is a charge.
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah. They said that it is going to be, it's a, I forgot what offense it's considered.
Yeah.
And you are going to be charged, it's at least a $75,000 charge though.
Yeah, totally agree.
Of that. It's just no time to do that. Yeah.
James, what's up, James? What do you think about the lady asking the governor about why there wasn't water? We kind of addressed it, James, but I'll just mention it to you, James. But I did see that video. Someone like ran up to the governor and was like, "Oh, there was no water," and he was very respectful, literally very patient, trying to listen to her. He was trying to get on the phone too. But if you didn't know, just so you guys know, some of these hydrants ran out of water because water was being diverted to other areas that needed it most. So if we educate ourselves, we'll understand. I understand. I can see the frustration in people. That lady, I mean, I applaud her for asking the question and like, hey, what happened? What happened? You know, because you see something, you want answers. You want answers, especially when you're devastated. And you speak up for a lot of people. You can speak up and say, like, you know, she said, like, the school burnt down. This school burnt down. A lot of our family, you know, what are we going to do? There was no water. But we have to educate ourselves. That's literally how bad the fires were.
I think that's the biggest thing, just educating
yourself. It was
yourself.
That bad.
But I agree with you. Like, maybe it took that small clip for other people to actually...
I applaud her. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm more than welcome to address those questions because I've been doing my research too and looking for as much as I can, what I can find.
Hi, Marco.
I heard the victims only have one chance to go to their homes and salvage anything. Yeah, that's what I heard too. They're going to have one, as far as I know, I think it's Altadena, Pasadena. They said they're going to give them one chance to go to their homes, get what they can or salvage what they can, and then they have to go back. And, you know, we'll see what happens from there.
Did you see that firefighters from Mexico are coming and helping? Yes, we actually just mentioned the
Saludos a Mexico.
Helping.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. We have Gerald donating $5. Let's go, Gerald. Thank you so much, brother. Gerald donating $5 directly to the Los Angeles Food Bank.
Thank you.
We also have Angelique donating $5. Thank you so much, Angelique.
Thank you so much.
Directly to the Los Angeles Food Bank. You guys, please, again, hearts in the chat. If you haven't, make sure you say thank you to Gerald and Angelique.
I mean, Gerald, sorry. We're at 198.
Where are we at? $198.
We're almost at $200.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't want to set a goal because I didn't.
No
pressure to anyone.
And
it's never about that.
Anyone's going through, and we just
some needs are more important than others.
The biggest message right now is that anything matters, and how I said earlier, it doesn't have to be if you're not able to contribute, like
don't even worry about it.
Financially,
take care of yourself.
It's okay. Just spread the word out. Like I've seen so many people share the links to like different fundraisers that are going on. Just doing what you can, even just. For us, it's hitting the like button. Yeah. Hit the like button because that lets YouTube know this is a good video for
whatever reason, and hopefully we can find more awesome people like you. That's all we want. But I totally agree. Okay, I was gonna say, sorry, I was gonna set the goal for $50, but I was like, I'm not gonna set a goal because I don't want to pressure anyone. We're almost at $200. We're at $198.
So we really appreciate
I'm sorry about the pooper scooper. That was my bad. I meant to say super scooper.
Hope everyone is staying safe. Sending love and prayers to all. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that I've been saying. I feel like California just needs a lot of love right now. That if we can't do anything else, it's okay. Just send love and positivity. That's all we need right now. Also, you know.
FYI, Mulholland Drive, Topanga Canyon area, extreme danger. Fire spilled across the land and is running down the canyon. Please advise loved ones near the check with the Watch Duty app. Thank you, Small World Life, for the update. I have it here. I can't see too much. I can't hear obviously what they're saying, but that was the concern.
Thank you for
going over Mulholland Drive.
Thank you.
I know, JJQ. So am I. That's how I feel too. Oh my gosh, we have an anonymous person donating $100.
Oh my god! Thank you so much.
$100.
Wow! Thank you.
Wow! Thank you so much, whoever you are. Thank you so much.
We're $2 away from 300.
Oh my god!
Wow! Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing.
Yes, and that
thank you.
honestly makes us so happy because this is all from the CNT community. Like, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
hearts in the chat. Just keep
amazing.
dropping those hearts right now. Just keep dropping those hearts. Thank you so much to whoever you are for $100 set up by YouTube. We set it up directly with YouTube. Thank you so much. YouTube made it so easy. They made it so easy. Add a fundraiser. There's already one going on. This is who it's going directly to. You have nothing to do with it. We're just here live spreading awareness.
Go directly to them.
To the LA Food Bank. Yes. Wow. Thank you so much.
We have another one, Angeli.
Another $5, Angeli. Thank you so much.
Angeli, thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you.
Wow.
You guys are crushing it.
Thank you guys.
Oh my goodness. So that puts us officially over $300.
Yes, we are at 303.
303.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So
Light up the chat right now, everybody. Light up the chat with hearts. Just put hearts in the chat.
So
man,
this is going to the LA Food Bank, you guys. So it's directly gonna go and help just with food right now. I feel like that's the number one thing. People need at least 3 meals a day. So we thought that would be like the best thing. Best way to help right now. There's other places like the firefighters fund. There's the Red Cross. But what I really liked about the LA Food Bank is if you go on their website, there's actually a map where you can see if you need assistance with food. There are literally so many locations in LA County. I couldn't even count them. Where they're assisting. Yeah, look it up. The closest one to you and go get food. Go get, that's what this is for. So for anyone out there that needs help, or if you know someone that needs help, we're going to repost this on our stories too with our total of how much we raised today because of you guys. CNT community. Yeah. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. So much. You guys are crazy. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. We have Pink Lady in the house. Hi, Pink Lady. Hi, Pink Lady. Hola, amiga. Saludos, amiga. Hope you're doing well. We also have Lisa M in the chat. Lisa M, good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Yes, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. What else? Yeah, shout out to all the first responders. Shout out to all the essential workers. This times like these when we know who's essential now, who actually has to go work and provide and help the community. We're learning a lot from these things, like I don't know how it is in other states. We have had friends reach out to us from out of state and they're like, how are you guys? Hope all is well. From what we see on the news, it looks crazy, it looks scary. I asked my grandma today in Arizona, she said, yeah, it looks really bad. And then I told her, no, I agree. Like for once, it actually is very bad. It's really bad. I was telling you this yesterday. I came across a tweet, and someone was saying how, usually in the news it's very exaggerated. Yeah. Or you can't always get the magnitude of things, just be a picture too. But for once, no, things are actually even worse than what the news is able to show. Yeah. It's really, really that bad. I totally agree. And I feel like even they are having a hard time with covering everything because there's been so many fires. Like I feel like everyone is kind of getting how do you say it? Stretched thin. Yeah, they're getting stretched out in different areas. Like, pulled left and right. Cover this, cover that. I have to move 10 feet down because it's not safe here anymore. I also do want to give a shout out to the news reporters because, oh my God, especially those first 2-3 days of the winds being horrible, and they were right there in the fire just showing us what's going on. Like, I saw some of the news reporters, they couldn't even stand straight, but they were still there, and people kept asking, like, are you safe, like, are you safe? And they're like, no, like, we're okay, like, we're gonna stand our ground, you know. Like, they really wanted to show everybody, you know, what was going on.
There was a reporter. I'm not sure which station it was. I forgot. We've been watching all of them.
Yeah, we've been going back to like Channel 5, Channel 4, Channel 7.
Shout out to NBC Universal Channel 4, SoCal, KCal 9 with 2 and 9,
ABC 7,
ABC 7, Fox 11. They're all on it. But one of the reporters actually was like live, and then he saw a small fire. He went to go put it out. He used the hose to put it out, like, because if no one puts out that small fire, it would have gone up. And then I also like what another sheriff deputy or retired firefighter said. He's like, if you're gonna stay at your house, and this goes back to fire safety. As a kid, I used to play a lot with fireworks and fire. Like, I guess I was a bad kid. I don't know. I wasn't a bad kid. Little earthquake. I know. I'm sorry. I saw you guys' comment about little earthquake. El terremoto. But like they said, what's the smartest thing to do if you want to try to save your place and help out? Instead of just spraying the house randomly, look for the hot spots. Look for the hot spots and then put that out with water or a bucket of water. Put this out if that happens. Like, be vigilant and keep an eye out for certain locations. Help where you can. That was the best advice that the sheriff, the fire deputy gave, because the professionals are there to help. They know what they're doing. The firefighters, they know what they're doing. And what areas to tackle.
The water pressure for them, it's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
So if it is a bigger fire that's already it's already going, then they have the pressures already.
And that's what I thought. Like, because I love fireworks, but I always had a bucket of water next. I will never forget. 4th of July was so much fun, but I practiced safe. I had a bucket of water just in case. We have.
It's going to be sad. The first drive down PCH. Those are
some
of my favorite car drives. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's going to be insane.
I don't even know when we're going to be able to do that.
Hi, Laura. Laura also said food bank donation website is not working for me. Laura, are you going directly through?
Which one?
Laura, it's already. I'm going back because we missed.
We missed a few chats here. Sorry, which one isn't working?
Food bank donation.
The website isn't working for you.
Are you going directly through our?
Super chat here? Yeah, because here, if you just click on it. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, if you go click donate now and then you click on the nonprofit website, it should open up. It did work for us. It worked for us.
Okay. Maybe try a different browser. Yeah. Maybe. That happens to me a lot on my phone. Like,
it happens.
Sometimes the browsers don't work. Yeah. But
if you click on the donation, it says right there their website is linked, so you can click for more information. But it works for us, so hopefully you should be fine.
Yeah.
Just try resetting. We did have also Jennifer donating $50. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you so much for that $50.
Jennifer, oh my gosh. Shout out to you. We know you've been following us for a very long time, and you're also one of our subs, right, on Instagram or work. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You are amazing. $50.
Again, you guys, you are doing such an amazing thing if you are able to donate.
Wow.
This is going to go directly to
the LA Food Bank. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Before we move on, we also have Jamie Lynn donating $12 directly to the Los Angeles Food Bank.
Thank you
I cannot wait to post this once we're done with our stream. Our total, I was just thinking like we're gonna raise $50. It doesn't matter. Everything helps.
Yeah.
But you guys are crushing it.
That means the world to us. Because again, that was the whole purpose of us wanting to go live, and we've been wanting to go live.
Oh my goodness!
I feel like we've all needed to just chat, just like, and I feel like I'm so happy to say that a lot of you guys like just sitting down and chatting with us. Like you'll even join us even like when we do the smallest thing, and you guys enjoy it. So
I love it.
During these times, I'm like, I feel like we need to just sit down and all gather all of our thoughts.
Let's decompress.
Yes,
that's what this is all about. I'm over here crying because I can't believe how amazing you guys are.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Damn. Yeah. Thank you, friends, so much.
Yes.
Keep your drones grounded. We need all the aerial help we could help with this fire. Yeah, exactly. The bigger, more important ones are already in the air, right? The firefighter one, the fire ones. Those are the ones we need. Jennifer says, thanks for doing this, LA Strong. That's right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You are amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you guys saw our thumbnail, that's the biggest thing right now.
Let me just do the battery check.
LA needs a lot of love right now. So
okay, we're still good.
Even if you just need to stay positive, just stay positive. Like that's all we need right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up, Mohammed? Josie J says, I'm heartbroken for everything that everyone has lost. I can't imagine what everyone was going through. Hearing about this past year with hurricanes and fires, it's so heartbreaking. I totally agree. Like hurricane season on the East Coast, like for us here on the West Coast, it's so hard to watch. It's so devastating. Here in LA, it's like we get an inch of rain and people forget how to drive. Things start flooding. But
earthquake is always on our mind.
Yeah, you never know.
But I do have to say, like, fire season is always the scariest.
Yeah. So
this is one of the biggest ones. So
I agree.
It's been insane.
This is it's one of those things where it's like Mother Nature doesn't care what you look like, where you're from. It's the world we live in. So it's the world we live in. All we can do as humans is prepare, and then in times of need like this, I think it's just kind of like unite and come for one another.
Yeah, and another thing that I do also want to acknowledge, I know a lot of people are also having a hard time with, which it runs through my mind as well. Like we were all, for a lot of the people that just lost their homes, like they were just together celebrating Christmas, celebrating New Year's, like. Imagine like all these people, I put myself in their shoes, like they were just in their home gathered together, having a meal together, having drinks together, like opening up presents. Like those were some of like the last holiday memories that a lot of people have together, and all of that is gone. Yeah. And I know shout out to a lot of the people that have lost their homes, and a lot of them have said, that's all materialistic things. Like I'm just glad that we're here together, but don't forget, you guys, that it's still very traumatic to lose the materialistic things. Like it's still very traumatic to somebody, so don't forget that.
Totally agree.
Yeah. And I know another thing is that a lot of it's being said, this is how we're ringing in 2025. And it is very unfortunate. It is very, very unfortunate. It is January 10th. And this is going on. A lot of people were looking forward to the new year, a new start, starting new habits, starting, new beginnings. So also think about that. Like a lot of, Yeah.
This is how we have to come together. We need to have sympathy. We need to be strong.
Yes.
For one another.
Yeah.
El Pepe de Pepe. What's up, Pepe? I went to drop off stuff and volunteered for a little bit over at the Santa Anita racetrack. That's where they're accepting donations. I was a little shaken up. Pepe, thank you so much for volunteering, man.
Yes.
That is incredible. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for even just thinking about donating, but to volunteer is just next level.
That is next level.
Thank you so much, Pepe. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's when it really hits home, because you're in the front lines. You're like
firsthand. You see, and also I think at that point you're able to hear people's stories, people that are there. I
totally agree.
Yes.
We have Kike Ruiz also donating $20 to the food bank, the Los Angeles Food Bank. Oh my goodness. Kike Ruiz, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. You guys. Hearts in the chat for Kike, please.
We're almost at 400.
Oh my gosh.
We are at $385.
Wow.
Raised.
Oh my God. I can't even believe it, you guys. I cannot believe this.
Thank you. And how long have we been live for?
I think an hour and a half.
You guys, thank you.
Almost an hour and a half. Or almost an hour and a half. Kike, thank you so much. Hearts in the chat for Kike.
You guys that have donated, thank
wow.
you so much.
Thank you so much, Kike.
Yes.
Whew. Anything helps. Here in New Mexico, we get pretty terrible fires too, and they always ask people to donate socks for the firefighters. Wow, these are the smallest things you would never think about.
Yeah, so I also saw another post. A lot of people were like making little kits for the first responders because they were asking for like small things like wipes, like chapstick, because they're in the front line in the fire. Like little small essentials that you wouldn't really think about. Yeah. So even if you can make those like little kits and drop them off to the fire stations, like that does make a difference.
Totally agree. Yeah. Totally agree. Everyone was united in LA sports gear too. Dodgers, Lakers, Kings, Raiders, LA all day, every day. Absolutely.
We did see,
absolutely.
The Kings game earlier. They had the
on
their helmets, right? And then they had a patch.
Yeah. So let me shift gears for just a minute. It's going to take 1 minute, okay? I promise. This I'm wearing my Lakers hat. But the LA Lakers postponed their game. The Kings postponed their game. I think it was from Wednesday night. They're all kind of getting together. Dodgers are saying, hey, we're going to find out the best way to help, and we'll let you guys know what that is. There is NFL playoffs this weekend. There is two really good games going on tomorrow. I think because I'm a sports guy, we've done watch parties. I know a lot of you guys are going to be watching as well. Just to, again, keep our minds off of these things. Not that we're ignoring them, but again, just to decompress and, hey, come have fun for a little bit.
If you need it.
If you need it. I'm going to go live tomorrow for tomorrow's game. I think the 5 p.m. one. And then I'm going to go live on Sunday for another game. And then Monday, the LA Rams play. The LA Rams were supposed to play here in Inglewood against the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. But because of everything's going on, they said it's best for us to go. The NFL said, hey, let's go play somewhere else. They're playing in Glendale, Arizona, which is right outside Phoenix.
Yeah, so the air quality is just really bad right now. Even just getting around, like, streets and stuff, it's really bad.
Yeah, so shout out to these big sports teams, too, because, even something like sports can really bring us together. Imagine these, like, real-life things, like these natural disasters. So I will be going live tomorrow for an NFL watch party, Sunday as well, and then Monday's game is at 5 for the LA Rams. I'm an LA Rams fan. Kings won today, like Crystal mentioned. I pointed it out, but they actually made a very special patch that said, like, the Los Angeles Fire Department and a sticker that they put on their helmets. They played against the Winnipeg Jets from Canada, and they had to get approved. Winnipeg helped them find somewhere to get these patches done over in Winnipeg, and the NHL still had to approve it. And they did it so fast. So even the LA Kings are repping the LA Fire Department, which I thought was amazing. And we won in overtime today. It was a great game. So for my sports fans, nos vemos mañana, el domingo y el lunes. I'll be doing that. And then shout out to the LA Kings.
Crossed. Yeah,
I think we'll be fine. Yeah. So granted, we have internet and electricity, and it doesn't get too crazy here either. So that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
We also have yours truly.
Yours truly, $20. Oh my gosh. Thank you, yours truly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
Blessing.
Going directly to the Los Angeles Food Bank. Oh my goodness. Again, hearts in the chat. Let's go.
$405.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable. I can't.
That just honestly warms our heart.
I can't believe it.
You guys, the CNT family, thank you guys so much. That is going to be a donation just directly from all of us to, the LA Food Bank, which is amazing. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, that really warms our heart.
I'll see you there, Gerald. See you on Monday.
I'm so happy my electricity is back. Haven't had boost for 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy. Pink lady. Yeah, that's another. I just can't even imagine. I know there's been a lot of power outages. We had a few scares the first 2 days. Our power was in and out, but it didn't completely go out. To anybody out there that doesn't have power, we're
glad you're okay. Hope everything is okay, Pink Lady. Yeah, I know a lot of the power has been going out literally everywhere. So shout out to you. I hope everything is okay. I mean, when it comes to that, that's one thing we don't have. We don't have like a portable cooler.
We don't.
To keep essentials.
Yeah.
And this is very minimal, but it's worth mentioning because I brought it up the other day to her. Like Crystal and I, we've been camping and we've been doing these fun little activities over the years, right? So if like the power does go out, we know how to survive off minimal things. Obviously electricity is very essential, but on the other hand, it's good to know certain things. Learn how to conserve your food. We actually have like really big water bottles frozen in the freezer. Like we just keep them in there. So if the power does go out, like we can compartmentalize and keep things cold, the perishables.
We try to keep a lot of stocked up on maybe canned food.
Canned food. We have candles in the bathroom, on the dining table, in the kitchen. The power went out. I lit one up. Like we're fine. As long as it's not dark right away. Crystal got scared for a moment because the power went out. And you were listening to something on the computer. And then it went back up. And then it just started blasting.
Yeah. No, and we're also very big on also as soon as we see something happening, make sure that your phone is charged. Something as small as that. And just start thinking ahead.
Exactly.
Because you just never know. That's honestly how it's been for us because we've been surrounded by the fires all these days. So I'm just... we're always trying to think about, okay, if we have enough food, as much you have enough food, if this does happen, where's her bag at? Where's your bag at? Our clothes. We made sure we did laundry, so just in case we need to pack stuff up, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Thinking about where our most important documents are at. You know, what are they? What are your most important documents?
We keep it together like in a safe compartment too, which if you guys haven't done, we recommend.
Yeah, we recommend you keeping all of like your big documents, meaning your passport, your social security cards, like keep that all together. So if it does come down to it, they're already all together. You don't have to like scramble around and look for where they are at, you know?
And if you can, invest in a fireproof lock, fireproof safe, water and fireproof. They have those too. If not, then get what you can get that secures, that has a little lock or clamp. Just keep it like tight, keep it somewhere safe. But yeah, these are things that we got to think about. Now more than ever.
Yeah, just like, because you just never know what's gonna happen.
And if you haven't thought about it, like we hope we can help you with that.
Yeah.
We hope we can help you with that. Thank you so much, friends. Yes, so $405 raised. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you guys are just the best. The best.
Free. I know it's been a stressful couple of days. If you are comfortable enough with sharing, like Pink Lady I had no idea that you had no power. You've been checking with us on Instagram. You didn't let us know that you had no power. You were just like, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you feel free, you guys, if you do want to let us know what your journey has been like these past few days. Even if you are not directly in the area or haven't been impacted, what has your journey been with, seeing? I know it's been all over TikTok, everywhere. Even my family from out of state, they were so worried. They're like, like it looks terrible out there. Like, are you okay?
Yeah. And
they're like, it's been nonstop even for them out of state. So I can only imagine, like, you've only seen small clips,
Did you hear about Georgia? Shout out to Georgia. And again, the Midwest too, like a lot of the South and Midwest.
Oh, like the weather?
Yeah, they got snow.
Yeah.
They got snow over there.
I heard that it's been a few years since they got like a snowstorm.
When you lived over there, did you get snow?
Yeah.
Frequently?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like a every year thing, but because of climate change, it hasn't happened in a few years to where it sticks like how it has.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So you guys had snow days?
We did.
Like where they would cancel school, like in the movie?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm jealous.
I know. And they would cancel school, and it was so cool because then my parents wouldn't go to work. So then, like, we would all suit up and just go outside and play in the snow. Yeah, and it was like a whole neighborhood thing too, because I tell you, like, my neighbors were so cool. So all of us will always go outside and like play and do stuff together.
Yeah. So
it was always so much fun. So I did see a video today of people were getting ready to like for the snowstorm, and they're like, the last time that it happened, I think they said it was 2017, where like the snow actually stuck. They said, okay, we get during the winter times, you know how we get drizzles here of rain.
Yeah, it's not rain.
That's
it's just mist and drizzle.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, we can maybe for like 30 minutes, but it doesn't even stick. It will like melt right away.
Melt as soon as it hits the ground or whatever.
So I did see like people were excited, like, oh my god, we're gonna get snowed in. Like, so they were getting ready, they were getting prepped, getting food, making sure. But they were also like, oh my god, like I can't wait to wake up and like see snow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I know it's cool until it gets like really severe.
Yes.
Because in other states it actually is a problem too.
It is.
So
like they get inches and inches of snow, and you can't leave, and businesses aren't open because you can't travel, and no electricity, no power, and I can't even imagine. Like we've been to even some of our trips to Tahoe, like it gets kind of scary sometimes because it's just driving around is dangerous.
I'll never forget driving through the snowstorm in Lake Tahoe. I was like, I can't see a thing.
Yeah, and not just that, but like if you're not ready enough and you have chains in your car, like your tires could easily just slip, and you go through that too. Yeah,
and it's not like
we were prepared.
We weren't caught off guard. So what had happened, we went for her birthday, but it was also my cousin's husband's birthday, and then we celebrated your cousin's birthday.
Yeah,
so we just all had a party in Tahoe.
It was so much fun.
And it ended up snowing. Like it snowed before we got there, so there was a lot of snow. And then when we were there was another snowstorm. We all went to Chili's. We were at Chili's. It's Applebee's.
Applebee's.
It's Applebee's.
Yeah.
We all went to Applebee's. We had food. We ate so good. Birthday.
So me and your
people had drinks.
Me and your cousin had decorated too because I was prepping for.
Yeah.
So we had decorated for the birthdays. We were like, we're all gonna celebrate our birthdays together.
Yeah. So we went. Well, the time we went to Applebee's, I think it was like the first or second night. I don't even remember. And while we were inside eating, ordering our food and waiting, it started snowing really hard outside. Like we couldn't even find our car. We're like,
the storm got really bad.
Which was our car?
We had to go around to cars and kind of like move the snow. Like, is this our car?
Yeah. And then we were like all in a line of cars, like going back to the Airbnb or whatever, the lodge, whatever. That was when I hadn't driven through something like that.
Luckily, it was a small town, so it's
yeah.
At that point, people aren't
2
outside.
miles. Yeah.
So
3 miles.
It's not like there was traffic to get around. No, it's pretty safe at that point.
Again, it's fun until it's not fun because then you're like, oh God, this is next level. We might not be safe in certain situations and things like that. So, Tay's Corner says, it's so devastating. I love LA. It's my second home and I allowed myself to cry and be upset and not force myself to be positive.
Yes. Tay, thank you for sharing that. I've been feeling the same way.
Yes, I think we all need that.
Yeah.
Can I ask everyone, if you guys want to answer, how have you guys been coping with this?
Yes.
Whether you've been affected by it directly or indirectly. Maybe you haven't. But I agree, Tay. You have to let yourself just go. Mm-hmm. Just emotionally be vulnerable sometimes so you can feel better.
Yeah. I think I forgot. I think it was the second day. Like, it was the whole day of the first night was so bad. Again, that's when we experienced it the worst, the first and second night, because the winter were so bad. I got scared. I was like, we don't know like where this is gonna go, and then the fires were starting like. And then
that's when the fire like 2 miles from us started. There was a fire here.
So I was like, oh my God, like I just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it was just the whole day of being on the news, stuck on the news, just hearing everything. And then I remember the next day, I was able to sleep for a little bit. But the first thing that I did, I woke up and I went right back to the news. And just seeing how much the fire had grown, like, I cried. Like, I literally cried. And Chris was in the restroom. And I just cried. And then I didn't tell you until like.
Well, I came out and you said a few moments later.
No, I didn't tell you until like the next day, and I was like, I didn't tell you, but like, yeah, I was like, I've been crying like here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hits very, very to the heart, like hearing everyone's story. Like, I don't care who you are, like...
It doesn't matter how tough you are.
I don't care, yeah, like, just hearing everyone's story, like, it's been really heartbreaking. Yeah. It's been really heartbreaking.
Yesterday, to add on to what Crystal was saying, lo que hicimos nosotros, we've been glued to the news since Monday.
Yeah.
Since Monday, we've been glued to the news. We changed our plans from Monday, obviously. We wanted to go live on Tuesday cooking. We're like, it doesn't feel right. Obviously, no, like, we can't.
Which, hold on, let me interrupt you. I just feel like I quickly had to say this, which takes me back to last night, you guys. As soon as we were going to get to do whatever we wanted to do,
in the evening,
it was crazy because the news, they were like, all right, you guys, we haven't been off air since
Monday.
Yeah, since Monday at 10 in the morning. They're like, we haven't stopped our broadcast. They're like, I think we're going to take a break right now. And I was like, that is so true. They've been nonstop. So anything that was like scheduled, they show like a lot of shows during the day. No, they've been like nonstop covering everything since then. And just to hear them say like, we haven't been off the air since Monday 10 in the morning. Yeah. Like, I think we're gonna take a little break.
Take a break because it finally kind of settled. The dust started to settle yesterday.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. Shout out to them.
Which that was insane.
Yeah. We've been glued to the news since Monday. Every night, I just felt like it was a new fire. We started getting some hope on Wednesday and then yesterday. Yeah. Right now, the most effective one, the one that everyone's worried about is the Palisades one because it's reaching places where it's not supposed to. But yesterday, I kind of coped with it by eating my feelings away. Like, we've been eating good, snacking. I don't know. It's nice to just have a good meal. One. And B, yesterday we turned off the news. We didn't want to keep the news off. We put it on the iPad.
Because that's how
in the
serious
background,
it's been. I feel like,
just in case.
I feel like even today at one point,
I keep looking over the news and make sure there's nothing.
I think we decided to
new.
Just turned it off for like 2 hours today, and then there was a fire that was on like
and we turned it back on.
And then there had already a fire had already happened, and they took care of it, and I'm like, oh, like we just cannot keep our eyes off because this is our home. Like we have to for our safety too. First of all,
of course. So yesterday we had a movie night. I said, you know what? Let's just decompress, just you and I. I'll go buy us some snacks. Got some chips. We got our drinks, and we watched How to Train Your Dragon 2. I don't know why we're out of all the movies. I don't know. I was like, I feel like watching.
I just wanted to watch something that was like animated. Something that wasn't like we've already been watching nonstop. Just a lot of heartbreaking stuff. So we want
something animated. Sounded nice to me, and I said How to Train Your Dragon 2, and it's a great movie. Oh my gosh, How to Train Your Dragon 1 is great.
Yeah,
and 2 is great too. And like, oh my gosh.
I already can't wait to watch the third one.
I know. So that's how we kind of just took our mind off of things for a little bit. That was our little moment together. It was just like
watch a movie.
Watch a movie together here at home and not worry about it for 2 hours. Not worry about it for 2 hours. So that's what we did. But again, if you guys want to let us know how are you coping?
I do
feel free to share with the class.
I think I found like a new kind of favorite chips.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I can't believe you exposed me yesterday.
Instagram subs know what's going on.
Chris exposed me yesterday with Instagram subs. But anyways, so Chris came home with like whatever chips that he wanted, but he brought some that I haven't had. So they were the flaming hot sour cream Ruffles. You guys, if you haven't had those, they are delicious.
You're welcome.
They're so good. And I'm already a big lover of the queso ones, the Ruffle queso ones.
The blue and green bag.
Yeah.
Ruffles, blue and green bag, queso.
Yes. They're called queso,
Yeah, queso. There's flamin' hot Ruffles. There's sour cream Ruffles. There's cheddar Ruffles.
Yeah.
But the ones that I got her were flamin' hot sour cream.
They're really good. I have never had them.
Together in one bag.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Okay, and I
did good.
Hopefully, it wasn't just that we got a good bag because I felt like every single one of them were very well coated.
Yeah.
So... But for the first bag that we had, it was good.
This is how we're coping, you guys.
Hopefully,
snacks, food.
If you are out there and you want to try them, and if you get a bad bag, sorry, but that was our first time having them.
Crystal approved?
Yes.
Yeah, Cristal and Cris approved.
Yeah.
JJQ says I haven't cried. I think I'm still in disbelief. Yeah, I know, JJQ. You're going to have that moment. I mean, you're probably going to have that moment. But yeah, we've already had that moment too. It's like just, I can't believe it.
You can't believe it. Yeah. Like, it is. You are in disbelief. Like,
something makes it real. Yeah.
And then also just, I don't know, seeing the images, once we were able to see things from the air, like the aerial footage, like it was crazy.
During the day, the devastation and hearing our friends, and that was just like, oh my God, I couldn't take it.
Yeah, I agree.
Mia says, I don't talk about my personal life much, but I don't think I was able to cope with this because there's stuff going on at home personally that I've been going through. In a way, it hit me slowly, I think. Mia, we're sending you lots of love, though.
I know, Mia, yes. Again, Mia. Yeah. We'll message you.
We love you, Mia. You're awesome.
We love you, Mia.
Always hoping the best for you. And just know you're a lot stronger than you think you are. We believe in you. We love you.
If you guys can drop love for Mia in the chat, if you've been part of the CNC family, but not just that, you guys see Mia as such a big part of a lot of other people's chats. If you guys could drop her some love, show her some love, because she just opened herself up and she said she's letting us know that she's been having a rough time. Yeah. So right now she needs a lot of love. If you guys could drop hearts in the chat for Mia, we love her so much.
Thank you for sharing with the class.
She's so selfless, so loving. We've met her even in person, you guys, and you guys get the love from her in the chat. Yeah. So
thank you, Mia.
Yes, drop love for Mia in the chat right now.
Smartworld says, I cry when I need to. It's hard to see this again affecting people you care about. I try to focus on helping where I can, where I heal. When I feel helpless. I think that's like the most selfless thing we can do, is that when we do feel helpless, naturally, some of us want to put others forward, put others first. And I'm going to remind you that's a great thing to do.
It is.
But who's going to put you first? Remember to put yourself first as well, because I feel like growing up...
Yeah, if you're not okay, then how are you going to be able to help others?
Yeah. And in other ways, it's like, I don't feel good, I'm going to help someone. That comes naturally for a lot of us. And that's just a coping mechanism too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of us. It's normal, it's natural.
And I agree. And I've been there too, where sometimes especially dealing with the death of my mom, I feel like when it first happened, especially that first year, I did a lot of that, like just a lot of
focusing on everyone else,
focusing on a lot of other things. But in the end, I wasn't taking care of myself, and now it's like it's led to like bigger issues, you know. So yeah, you guys always make sure that you are okay yourself.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Yes,
and then bring it back to you.
Take care of yourself, because and even then, at that point, you're gonna do even greater things to help out even more. That's true. You know, on a whole other level.
That is true.
Yeah.
Keep all your power banks charged and have flashlights nearby, and make sure you always have water and canned goods ready. Thank you, Angela. Yes, we have our flashlights. We have candles in every room. Plenty of lighters and matches. We have water. We have plenty of chips. Oh wait, do we have chips, or did you eat them all yesterday?
You ate them all yesterday.
But that's a great reminder to keep everything charged. That's exactly what we're gonna do. As soon as we're done, we gotta charge this phone. Power bank is charging right now. Always be prepared.
Yeah, we've been very on top of that as well. Yeah. Oh, and then also, you guys, just make sure that you do have a tank full of gas right now.
Yeah, I went to go pump gas the other day too.
It has been a little bit crazy, especially in surrounding areas where the fires are going on at. It's been crazy at the gas stations because, you know,
you just never
there's
know.
People that are traveling out, trying to get away, trying to evacuate. And, you know, as soon as they let you know this area needs to evacuate, people have been on it because, you know, now everyone's taking it very seriously. They've seen what's happened.
Yeah.
So
I went to the store yesterday. I didn't tell you this, but there wasn't water.
I told you that I
bottled water.
had seen videos that,
and I don't know if
there was already a shortage of water.
I'm not sure if people were donating it or they're just stocking.
I think it's a combination.
It might be both, which there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, like, there was no water yesterday. I was gonna buy bottled water to donate, but there wasn't any to buy.
Yeah, so also
things like that.
You guys don't forget to make sure you have a tank full of gas, just in case if you need to leave, it's already taken care of. You don't have to be waiting in line, you know.
Mia said, I don't like the smell of those chips. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, take back everything I said. How could you? No, those chips are good though. Some of them smell really funky. Maybe you're talking about the queso ones. The queso smells pretty strong. I love them, but they're delicious.
I love them.
You want to see what Josie J said?
I was in that same place when everyone was losing power. We had a power outage not too long ago, and it was the scariest thing ever, especially driving through, and the winds were so bad. Yeah. When we drove, I went to the store, I think it was Tuesday. A lot of the lights were out, traffic lights were out. It was windy. And I already get nervous driving around because I know there's some people that forget to turn on their headlights. And I'm like, dude, how can you even see? It's so dark out here. But you mix in all these factors, and it's just like, it can be kind of nerve-wracking sometimes. I agree, yeah.
J Magnet, we have another donation. J Magnet dropping $20.
Thank you so much for that.
To help the Los Angeles.
Going directly to the Los Angeles
Food Bank. Let's go. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, I see you guys have.
Yes,
thank
you guys are
J
good.
Magnet. J Magnet, thank you so much for the support.
We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Nothing to do with us. Directly from YouTube to the LA Food Bank. We just set it up. We're the middlemen here. The CNC family is amazing. Where are we at now?
We are at $425.
$425 raised by the CNC family to the Los Angeles Food Bank, all because of you. Oh my goodness!
Incredible. Thank you. And we are at 120 likes.
120 likes?
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! Thank you.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, friends. Let's go.
You guys are incredible.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Jay.
I'll say it again. This is the time, you guys. If you can show love, if you can donate. Trust me, a lot of these families,
every dollar counts.
Have so much that they're gonna go through. These are only the beginning days.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me to see. I go back to. I love. Shout out to the news reporters because I like how also they're going to the shelters, going to and they're showing the families that are just sitting there. They're in a room, just there, just waiting. They have nowhere to go.
What's the next step? I don't even know. I can't even imagine.
You're just you're sheltered in place. You evacuated and you have nowhere to go. I don't know. Just thinking of put yourself in those shoes, you guys. So if you can,
every dollar counts. Even if it's one or two, doesn't matter. It counts. It makes a difference.
Yes.
We also have Sandra in the chat. Hi, Sandra. We hope you're doing well, Sandra. We hope you guys are okay. We hope you guys are okay. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for keeping us updated. We love you guys.
We
Hope
also
you are doing amazing.
Charging stations as well. Yeah, those charging stations for like electric vehicles can be kind of crazy already. So imagine during these times, yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. So
yeah, I feel
charge what you can when you can.
Yeah, I feel like now I also want to get like one of those big like
a generator.
generators.
A generator.
Yeah,
probably get a solar powered one.
We also have Derek. Hi, Derek. Sending love from Wisconsin. Are you guys safe?
Thank you, Derek. Yes, shout out to Wisconsin. Derek, we're safe. Let me just give you guys a quick recap. I know some of you're coming in and coming out of the chat or the live stream. We appreciate it. Just hit the like button. That's all that we ask for. There's a really big fire. The Pacific Palisades fire is the one that's grown the largest. I think someone just asked if there's any new evacuations. I have the news here, but I'm gonna put it. We're coming towards the end of our stream here. We're coming towards the end of our stream. I want to get the latest info for you guys. So before we end, I'll do that.
Yeah, let me also hop on.
hop on that
what
scanner.
I can read on
the Twitter app.
Yeah, that's how it's been, you guys. Like we've been actually, even an hour, 30 minutes makes a difference. Next thing you know, there's
so
like
much
a whole
news that
different.
comes in.
Yeah,
we are safe. We are literally, we're probably in the middle of all the big fires. We're literally in the middle, but we're far away enough they won't affect us. We live in a very residential area. There's a lot of what's it called? Commercial areas here and there in between. We're fine. All we've had to worry about is the power and the smoke. There was a lot more smoke today in our area that made it unhealthy for us, unsafe for us to kind of step out. But that's the least of our worries. The Hollywood fire, they were able to stop that right away because that could have got dangerously close to the Hollywood Hills and then to Universal Studios and the Hollywood Bowl, the Hollywood sign. We don't live too far from that. So that could have, depending on the wind, affected us a little bit more, but they put that out. The Pacific Palisades fire, which is the one that started over towards Santa Monica, went into Pacific Palisades down to Santa Monica, up towards Malibu.
Yeah, that is the one.
That's the biggest one, the craziest one.
Before we started our stream, it was still only at 8% contained, and it was already over at 21,000 acres that had burned. Yeah.
That one crossed over the mountains, all the Santa Monica mountains, and we can actually see that one from our place now, which is kind of scary. It's still really far though. Yeah. It's not good. We'll be fine where we are, but it just worries us that those winds might bring all that smoke down here and make it even more dangerous for us. But no, we're fine. We're not going to have to, as far as we know, we're not going to have to evacuate. There was a small fire like 2 miles from us 3 nights ago, but they were able to put that out right away. So just the smaller fires here and there that pop up maybe can affect us, but no, we are fine.
Yeah.
We've just been glued to the news.
So I don't know if you want to read this before. So this was...
Is this the latest?
Roughly before we started our stream. Yeah. That's the last update that the CAL FIRE gave.
Okay.
So this is directly from CAL FIRE, their X account, their Twitter account.
So the Eden fire, which is the one that's affecting Pasadena and Altadena, 14,000 acres, only 3% contained. Wow.
Yeah, so that's what we have to keep in mind, you guys. There's multiple fires going on right now. A lot, the biggest one that's getting the most attention is the biggest one, which is
the Palisades fire.
Palisades, yeah.
21,000 acres, only 8% contained. The Kenneth fire, which is West Hills area, LA Ventura, that one started yesterday and got really dangerous really quick, but air support was able to take control of it. 50% contained. Was that one yesterday? No, it was yesterday that started. The Lydia fire, that's the one in Acton. That one's far north. That's the most furthest one. 395 acres, 98% contained. They got that down.
That one's almost
That's if you're familiar. Like you can go up the 5 towards like Central Valley, or you can take the 14 freeway, which crosses behind the mountains, and it's headed towards Barstow. So you can go through like Palmdale, Lancaster, and all these other smaller towns until you hit Barstow. You connect to the 15, which takes you to Vegas. So 5, 14, and then Barstow 15. So just to kind of paint it for you, that one's fine. That one got knocked down. I think they're fine.
It out for you.
The Hearst fire in Sylmar. We have friends in Sylmar. We're very familiar with that area. That's not too far as well. That one is 771 acres. Not as big, but it's already 70% contained.
Okay.
I'm glad the smoke is blowing the other way too. It's away from us. But yeah, there you go. That's the biggest update. Earl says they are saying the voluntary areas now, Bel Air and possibly UCLA. Holy moly. You know what? Let me put on the news really quickly here so we can get the latest for all of you before we end our stream.
They're actually reporting right now. So we have been off since we were live. So let's see. Apparently there's already other updates that are going on.
Yeah, there's probably other updates. There was one alert that they said to disregard for my area. We aren't near the fires, but smell the smoke. But for a second there, I was worried. I was like, how did they mess up the alert? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
The funniest thing is we were sitting next to each other. She got the alert, and then I didn't. And I'm over here like...
we even saw the news.
They got the alert at the same time.
The news anchors got the alert too. Yeah, like you heard their phone go off.
I was like, how come I didn't get the alert? I'm right here next to you. I didn't get the alert. But then they said they sent it by accident. Yeah. It was a mass.
They sent it to like all the... just the areas that
the greater SoCal area, yeah. And then they sent a different one saying disregard that last one, and then I think they sent a new one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, the strongest winds right now: Arrowhead Springs, 90 miles an hour.
Scary.
Santa Ana Mountain, 72 miles an hour. Banning Pass, 77. Ontario, 76 miles. These are all very narrow areas.
Yeah, but that's still so scary.
That's still very, very strong.
Seeing those numbers, because anything can just spark it. At 90 miles per hour, that is insane.
Oh, yeah, we have a fire weather watch until Sunday at 6 p.m. That's ranging from Temecula and Palm Springs all the way up to Ojai, passing Simi Valley. That's literally right outside of Ventura, California.
Yeah.
Which is the next county up ahead of us. LA County, you keep going north, you're going to hit Ventura County.
Yeah, so it looks like it's not until Sunday.
High wind watch, from Pomona, the hills, Pomona Mountains, all the way to Santa Clarita Valley, down Agora Hills. Okay, that's going to skip most of the fires. Most of them, except for the Pasadena one. Nothing much has changed. It's still going to be a little windy. 50 to 60 in certain areas. 35 to 50 mile an hour winds.
Santa Ana winds.
Wow. June Grace says, please take care of yourself, friends. Your mental health is so important. Yeah. Cope however you want to cope. However you can. Allow yourself to get down and feel those feelings.
Yeah. And if it's also like going out there and helping and volunteering, I know that we're going to actually do that ourselves tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Take care of yourself first. These are crazy times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's new evacuation orders. Oh, there's an evacuation center, Sherman Oaks. The Sherman Oaks Red Center.
So they had already...
Wow. Yeah, so this fire is in Encino now. This is the one we can see from where we live. And I just couldn't believe it. I thought it was a new fire. But it wasn't. It's the same one. It's just where we're at now. Well, we're on our side of town. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. I think we're going to end our stream here.
You guys, thank you so much. We were able to raise $425.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. Again, all
Let's
of that
go.
is going to go directly, you guys, directly to the LA Food
Holy moly.
Hopefully help out any families, anybody that's in need, for any food supplies.
I can't believe it.
Thank you so much.
We raised $425 for the Los Angeles Food Bank. We're going to post this everywhere because all of you deserve it. This is the CNC family coming together.
For every single one of you guys that were able to donate, and even if you weren't, but you still joined us here in the chat and you shared your story, shared with you guys our feelings, thank you so much.
We're not done. Alberto dropping $5 donation. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Alberto Bejermo with a $5 donation to the Los Angeles Food Bank. That is $430. Thank you so much, Alberto. Thank you. Yes. Hearts in the chat for everyone that was here. All that we ask is you hit the like button because, like we said, we try our best to just keep it cool, keep it awesome, positive. We're going to keep it real, but there's always a lesson to be learned, whether it be from us, from the outside, external, internal, doesn't matter. We just want to bring you good vibes and
positivity, especially right now.
We need a lot of that.
Hard times. Everybody just needs some love, some compassion. still, if you're out there, even if you have been going through like rough times, if you are out there, if you come across anybody, you don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
Whether you're at the grocery store, at the gas station,
be kind to people.
Just be kind. Just be patient.
You don't know who they are, where they've been.
You have no idea what anyone is going through, even if they're walking around with a smile, or like even if they're, you know, just walking around just not with no expression in their face. You have no idea where they're coming from, what they're going through. Just be kind to each other. Please.
Some people are stronger than others. That doesn't mean you're weaker. Some people are
very kind. Some people can show it. You know, they could put on a different face.
Some people are more vulnerable than others.
Yes.
That's the beauty of being human. That there's no right way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it.
Each other, and trust me, you don't know how even giving someone a smile, or like opening up a door for somebody, or like, I don't know, if someone drops something, I don't know if they need help picking it up, pick it up for them. Like small things. I feel like I totally get it. We live in harder times where like now it's very hard to trust people, because we've been going through hard times where like bad things are going on. Like when it comes
bad things happen.
Yes.
Bad people just mess it up for people that want to trust.
Yes. And I know
strangers, but we can't. It's hard.
Trust me, I've been there too, where I'm just like, you know, you just don't know who you're around. You can't really trust people.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it feels right, if it's in your heart, if, you know, you do see something, you know.
Don't let that stop you from helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. The CNC family raised $430.
$430 going directly to the LA Food Bank, you guys.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh my God.
You guys are awesome. I can't believe that. I never even thought. I was like, I just want to raise $50 tonight.
Yeah.
And this is not, we're not touching this. This is going directly to them.
This is not This is not going to us, you guys. It's
directly to the LA Food Bank, yeah.
Trust me. So this was, do you want to explain to them how it works, to make sure that everybody understands?
Just so we're clear, when we set up our live stream, there's a section at the bottom where it says, do you want to add a fundraiser to your stream?
So we had to set it up that way.
And that means turning off our super chats.
Yeah.
We turned off our super chats because the funds are going to the fundraiser that we choose. We chose this one. It's confirmed by them.
Yes.
Someone sets it up, but they have to set it up directly to that group, that nonprofit. That organization. Yeah. So that's what we did tonight. We got to almost 130 likes.
Oh my God, and we're not done yet.
Oh my gosh, Changing Voyages. With the $15 donation.
So much,
holy moly. Wow.
And again, I just have to say it again. Thank you so much, because we know you guys have families.
Yeah.
You guys maybe are not in the best financial state.
This could be any of us, all of us.
Still like trying to find it. Again, every dollar counts.
Yeah.
Every dollar counts. If all you can donate is $1, that, trust me, it counts.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So
we don't know
thank you so much.
We don't know what situations you guys are in. We don't. You know, like even for us, we've done what we can to donate, and we've been donating to different organizations. Mochi donated some food, and she donated some money to feed some kittens as well. We'll say it was Mochi, but. Yeah. We're doing what we can too, because these are the trying times is like when it really matters the most. And we believe in good karma. That's not why we do it.
No,
that's not why we do it. You guys, we've been blessed in times of need too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but it goes back to also, you guys don't just always do good no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. Matter. Even when no one's looking.
Yeah, no one's looking.
Especially when no one's looking.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Yes. And you don't always have to announce it. Like, no one has to know. Like, I think most of our donations have been anonymous too, because we don't need that.
Yeah, it's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. I can't believe this, man. $445. You guys are awesome. We're gonna post this everywhere to every single one of you that was able to donate. Thank you so much. Yes. If you weren't, don't even worry about it. Like we said, when you get a chance, when you have an abundance, a surplus, donate. Especially when no one's looking.
And if you can't, it's okay. Just maybe spread the word with like
plenty of resources out there. So
putting out all the resources out there on your page, sharing. Where maybe people can go to like certain shelters. And,
exactly. Keep spreading that good information and the good vibes. Absolutely. CNN said this is now becoming one of the top 5 worst disasters in California history. I believe it. Yeah. And it's still not over. That's the most important thing.
It's only the beginning. Yeah.
Wait, a new evacuation order from the 405 freeway. Holy crap. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on this, you guys. Thank you so much, friends. Stay vigilant with those alerts. If we can put this together again tomorrow, I will go live tomorrow for the football game. Sports brings a lot of...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sports brings a lot of us together too, and I think it's a beautiful thing, especially if there's a cause behind it. In this case, there's football this weekend. I've been looking forward to the playoffs. So if we need a distraction or to step away from all the sadness and realness out there, let's watch some football tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday as well.
Yeah, I think we've already said it. Like, we're gonna, hopefully this is first of many. We do go live. We're gonna set up the same thing. So all of the funds, any super chats that you guys can send, they're not gonna be super chats. It's gonna go directly to like a organization that is going to help them out.
The CNC family is strong. Before we leave, one last time, hearts in the chat. Our DMs on Instagram are open. Our email is open as well. You can. It doesn't even have to be urgent. If you want to say hi, we've had some of you guys reach out to us via email. We love it.
We've been doing a good job of replying to all of you guys. We had to take a little break yesterday because I just needed a mental break. But I've been trying to get back to all of you guys that are just checking in. How are you guys doing? Are you guys safe?
But if you guys need anything, we're here to help as well. The CNC family just proved, like, no matter what we're going through, where you are, what you look like, what you do, who you love, doesn't matter. Estamos unidos, all of us. Shout out to the West Coast, East Coast. Shout out to NorCal. Shout out to Latino America. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to the Midwest, Mountain Range. Shout out to everyone.
Out here helping us.
The Golden Globes. We did Golden Globes live on Sunday before all this, and we had people tune in from across the world, the other side of the world. And it's just like it's really unbelievable that this is. We have this cool little thing called YouTube to connect us all.
The CNC community.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Fresno nerds.
Again,
thank you.
CNC community if it wasn't for you guys supporting us. I can't believe we were able to
get
$445.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, friends. We'll see you guys on social medias, and we'll see you guys on here hopefully again tomorrow.
We'll keep you guys updated on there.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. LA strong, California, we're here, and I'm glad everyone is helping as much as we can. We'll never forget it. We never will forget it.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great night, and we'll see you guys again on the next stream. You guys are amazing.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Much love. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Bye, you guys.
Oh my God, that's fucking